What can I say except
You're welcome.
Good evening. It's Tuesday night, not Wednesday night. It isn't hump day yet. It's nearly hump day. It's kind of like before the hump.
Yeah, nearly there. Pre-hump day.
Pre-hump day. Pause. And it's another night of Champions League football. 2 games. We're watching both. Like most people in England, one of them is up the Chelsea.
Up the Chelsea.
He went right up the Chelsea. Up the Chelsea versus Lille. Did you know it was Lille OSC?
I did.
I didn't.
Yeah.
However, it is Lille.
But you just say Lille. You just don't. Yeah, don't say the rest.
I mean, yeah.
It's kind of like, you know, some people when they send you an email and they've got letters at the end.
Yeah, but you know what? Chelsea FC tweet like hashtags a lot.
Yeah, because that separates them from
what? From Chelsea? What, that massive team called Chelsea, not Chelsea FC? Just saying. Anyway, it is Chelsea. It actually has kicked off already. The other game, of course, is Villareal v Juventus. Juventus, not Aventus, the electric cigarettes. You are watching Never a Foul Fan Cave. Myself, Daps, of course, my co-host.
What up?
Co-host is me. It's Soups.
My co-host is
something
Daps,
worth mentioning in the Juve game is Vlahovic is obviously playing, so we can watch what Arsenal missed out on.
That would be nice to see.
Chelsea have started well, though. Chelsea have started well. Chelsea have started well. Well, I mean, why are we actually surprised? It's Europe. It's what they do. It's what they does.
And the defending champions have come to make a statement. They've come to make a statement.
Of course, the biggest statement made so far is Lukaku, after only 7 touches in a whole game of football, is holding bench. How about that? 100 million.
Oh, look! It looks like there's been
Suits, what is it? What is it? What is it? Who is it? Who is it? Who is it?
It looks like Juve
won.
Have put Villareal straight to the sword.
They've done what you
coming, all guns blazing, and they've scored in like the first 2 minutes.
Who scored?
Who was it? Who was it?
Come on. We all know who scored, but who scored?
There's no way it's Vlahovic already. Oh, come on.
That is what Arsenal missed out on.
Okay.
1-0 Juve. Vlahovic. You know what?
Cheeky little strike into the bottom right-hand corner of the net. What a finish. Yeah, just finish. On the turn as well. No, that was amazing. Well done. Well done.
I'm not going to lie. That shows every English team that was linked with him what he's about, including us, to be fair.
Ooh. It looks like
Looks like what? Looks like,
yeah. So Dusan Vlahovic has been awarded the goal for now, but we'll see. You know,
for real, why?
We'll see. No, it looks like no, it's all good. Villareal 0, Juventus 1. Dusan Vlahovic, that guy, put the ball in the back of the net on the turn, facing away from goal. Just put it in the bottom right-hand corner, underneath the keeper. Great finish. Very well done.
1-0 Juve.
Yep.
Well, we haven't even done the team news yet, and they've scored, right? So, sorry, people. And I am doing what I always do at the beginning of every show. This is why we need Ty back, man.
Housekeeping. You're doing the housekeeping.
I'm doing the housekeeping.
Housekeeping? You're doing the housekeeping?
But it is Never a Foul. It's Fan Cave, Daps and Soups. If you are watching, please make sure you smash a like. Or just gently tap it.
Just tap it. Yeah, you can. Yeah.
Right.
Tap
I always struggle to find, but I will do.
So obviously, yeah, Villareal started.
There we go.
As the aggressors, 88% possession so far. To Juve's 12% possession, but that's obviously they're trying to fight back. They're trying to claw back this 1-0 goal deficit that's happened in the first minute. Oh, very close from Chelsea as well. Kai Havertz very, very nearly puts the ball in the back of the net. If you look, Lovely football played down the right-hand side, crossed in, and
That is how you spell his name,
Lovely.
isn't it?
Vlahovic.
Thank you
Yeah.
very much.
Yeah, you're welcome.
So Vlahovic has scored already.
Interesting
1-0.
that Chelsea have gone with Kai Havertz up front.
Is it?
Yeah.
Why is it interesting, Soups? Tell me why.
Interesting because we were expecting, I don't know, I was kind of expecting fireworks from him. We were told to wait, give him a year's grace.
Yeah.
Told to give him a year's grace last season.
Other apps are available for food, by the way. And if you're not quick enough to get what that song was, then don't worry about it. So hold tight CFCJ, who was definitely, and you know what, a lot of other people were screaming Havertz's name. Yes, I get it. I'm a City fan and he scored in the Champions League final against us. But apart from that, what else has he done? Is he still at the Euros? Because he's having a stinker.
We're kind of waiting for him to light the touch paper, innit? I guess.
We were indeed.
Set the thing on fire.
And this season he's been very mediocre. You know what? I'm sure it will come out why. Yeah.
But the exclusives were flying last season. This season, obviously, you can't defend him as much.
No excuses.
But big up Azpilicueta.
Did you see what Azpilicueta did in the cup final?
No, what's he up to? What?
So Chelsea got a penalty. Yeah. Oh, talking penalty. Nice free kick. So Chelsea got a penalty, and I think there's a bit of a debate about who's going to take it. I think Havertz was floating. I think a few people were floating, wanting to take the penalty. Azpilicueta walks over, picks up the ball, and walks off like, shut up, I'm captain.
It's mine. I've got it.
It's mine. Obviously, captain's spoken. Everyone shuts up. Then walks over, gives it to Havertz, and goes, "There you go, mate." He just literally pulled rank to shut up any. It was a proper captain's moment. Like,
I'll choose. I'm gonna choose.
No. Well, he knew who should be taking the penalty.
Oh, of course, yeah.
Were, trying to call their reasons for it. He wasn't entertaining any conversation. He was like, "Captain, ball."
It's like, no,
I'll
just
have
give it. Yeah.
No. It's going. Oh, nearly.
Very, very close.
You know what? Now this Chelsea performance, and it was Havertz. He's showing me what we can expect from Chelsea. And on a Talk Sport earlier, they were asking if this European specialist, if anyone in Europe fears Chelsea the way they fear City and Liverpool.
Yeah. Well,
and they were like, they're the European champions and they've got Tuchel.
Yeah, that's crazy. They're saying, so I've just seen someone say Kai Havertz scored winning goals in the Champions League and the Club World Cup finals. That 71 million is already paid off, no matter what he does for the rest of his Chelsea career.
Oh, and there we go. He's gone and scored.
He's gone and he scored.
There he has. You know what?
That was lovely.
It's like we literally Havertz has scored.
Well done.
He started quick. Not gonna lie, he started quick. I was gonna say I was bad mouthing Son and Kane in the week on Friday.
Commentator's curse, you're saying?
I was saying that Son has got away with murder. You know what? It's a good header by Havertz as well. Very good header. Look at that. Great header.
No, lovely.
Absolutely
played it straight.
Lovely
smashed
header.
it into the floor. Big up Daniel Pogashan. I apologize if I've butchered that. I really do.
Wait till I say it. Jesus Christ.
Big up Daniel. Big up David Nazarian as well. David Nazarian. Big up David Nazarian.
Welcome.
Saying, hey, show the goal from Vlahovic. Oh, we can't do the replay. We can't do the replay. Not right now.
Vlahovic goal was how can I describe it? It's a very good finish, kind of far corner from just outside the 6-yard box.
Do you know what? Let me respect.
Across the goal.
Yeah, it was. He turned back, was back to goal.
You know, one of them ones where as well, when you hit it, it kind of almost trickles into the bottom corner.
Yeah, put it right.
Best we can do for you, I'm afraid. But thanks for locking in.
But it was a goal, so I'm gonna run this though.
We have had 2 goals now. Juventus 1, Villareal 0. It is also Chelsea 1, LILLE OSC 0. Make sure you smash that like button if you're watching this, please, people. It goes a really, really long way. We do appreciate it. Even if you can't stick with us, smash a like and come back when you're ready. And if you want to keep talking football, talk football.
That's right. Come and have an opinion. You know, everyone's got to say what you got to say.
We have on this Tuesday. There were no Premier League games tonight.
On this Tuesday, you know what? I'm expecting at least. I'm expecting all teams to score 2 goals because of the date. Because it's like 2-2. 2-2, 2-2, 2-2.
It's Desmond 2-2, 2-2.
Tuesday.
Desmond has a selection of 2-2s on
2-2 Tuesday.
I was actually thinking it would be mad if you played the goal on that screen, if that would be allowed or not. No.
It's because of it's about where
the naughty. We'd have to kind of like block it a bit and block the sky thing in the corner.
You'd have to block the broadcaster. You'd have to get
What would be really interesting is if we made an overlay that blocked all advertising. I mean, we could try. Maybe in the future.
I mean, you're not wrong.
We could brand it up like it's ours.
Yeah, there might be a dispute or something. Do you know what? We'll see.
We might try it in the future. I think that's quite a good idea. Maybe we'll try it tomorrow night.
Yeah.
Daniel, you know what?
Very, very close. What? So
Rudiger nearly just sliced it into his own net.
Tony Rudiger.
Oh, hold on.
After Renato Sanchez.
Look at this.
Whipping the ball in from the right hand.
Ooh. He had no control over that as well.
Yeah, it just bounces off of Rudiger's left boot and nearly whiffs straight into the goal over Mendy. Which would have been embarrassing.
Skew whiff.
A little skew. Yep, that's right. So, yeah. It's currently Chelsea 1. Lille. Oh, it looks like Lille are going to... Oh, lovely. Winding up the shot. Oh.
Handball?
No, they'll carry on there. But
So I believe Lille are about 10th in the French division at the moment.
In League 1. League 1. I think so. We'll have to double check that though. But that was great defending, great session of defending from the Chelsea team.
Up the Chelsea.
Looks solid.
I will keep saying it.
Up the Chelsea. So they get a throw in on the right hand side of the pitch.
And of course, tomorrow night we have what games are tomorrow night?
Atletico Madrid.
Atletico v Man United on Trafford Tunnel in the Man Cave.
Yes.
Atletico, yeah, and that one is at Atletico. Oh, nah. What are you expecting from that, Soups?
Honestly, I'm going to say it with my whole chest.
A lot of people do.
Yeah, it's going to be really tight game tomorrow. I think.
I know what you're going to say already.
It's going to be something like 3-1 Man United.
Brave of you.
Yeah. I can see it. 3-1 Man United.
I'm going to be in here with, I think, 3 United fans.
That's going to be wild.
And I'll be 100. I see an Atletico Madrid win.
Yeah, you were saying that over the weekend as well, but I can't. I can see Man United doing the business. Really can.
You seen the thumbnail I've done yet?
No, not yet. Actually, I'll have a butcher's hook.
You know what? You could actually put that on the other screen. To be fair,
let
me show you real quick, Petal.
Yeah, show me. So yeah, Juventus have really come to. Okay. All right. Very good. Yeah. I'm liking your artistic rendition. It's a very it's a good composition on the photo. So very good on the artwork. Sorry, very good composition.
I feel for Villareal right now because
what happened there? Did we just go forward in time or something? Did we just?
No, I'm just watching the Villareal game and they're 1-0 down after 5 minutes. In the home leg.
Yep.
It's got very much like Sporting and City written all over it. When you go 1-0 down in the home leg, it's not a good sign, is it? Especially when you're you know what? If you go 1-0 down in the home leg and you're the favourites, it's one thing. But when you go 1-0 down in the home leg and you're not the favourites and you're playing a team of, all right, this isn't the best Juventus team of all time, but a Juventus team with this pedigree in the Champions League. You know what? Lille are peppering.
Especially the thing is with Juventus as well, after, you know, they've scored with Dusan Vlahovic, yeah? He's 22 years old, 25 days. He's the second youngest player to score on their Champions League debut.
Is it his debut?
Yeah.
Yes, of course it is, because he joined them in fucking
the other
hell,
day,
that's
yeah.
mad, you know?
So, yeah, he's 22 years old, 25 days. He's the second youngest player to score on their Champions League debut for Juventus after Alessandro Del Piero, who was 20 years old and 308 days.
Okay.
Yeah. All right. It's the first time Juventus has scored in the first minute of a Champions League game since October 1997. And that goal was against Manchester United. And that was Del Piero, of course.
Do you know what you're doing right now? You are doing what commentators on TV do, right? And they come up with mad, crazy stats. And I sit and think, where are you getting these stats from?
Where have you pulled that
from? Someone's hitting them with these stats really.
Yeah. You got people, big up the stats.
According to Villareal. What did Villareal score after I was saying it's looking very bad for them?
I don't know. Juve defensively,
usually
pretty good. Yeah,
usually.
Oh, look at Rudiger. Rudiger he's hilarious to watch. You know, he's hilarious to watch. I'm hearing that the fans in this stadium at Stamford Bridge are in buoyant form. They're really, really in good form, singing at the top of their lungs.
Who told
champions of Europe and champions of the world?
Who told you that?
Just seeing that on
who told you that? Are they a Chelsea fan?
I've just seen it online.
These Chelsea fans are shameless. Could you send me the StreamYard link, please?
Aye. Can do.
I mean, that would shock me if Chelsea was singing Champions of Europe, we know what we are, because they don't sing it too often, do they?
Yeah.
I only sung it once or twice. Or if they changed it to Champions of the World. I see Dylan White and Tyson Fury have tied the knot.
Yeah, they've tied one on.
Villareal on the attack again. You know what? Villareal coming back into it a bit. Oh!
Good evening.
Yeah, they've tied the knot. It's funny. I was watching an Eddie Hearn interview, and Eddie Hearn was basically saying, he was saying that basically Dylan White was always going to sign the thing, but he's just busy. He's got other people letting them lot run around like headless chickens while he's training.
It was something to do with the purse, wasn't it? It was about the split that he wasn't really happy about.
Yeah,
but it was 80-20 and stuff like that. He wasn't really happy about that.
Well,
but
apparently what it was is there was, like, what Eddie Hearn said is they were saying he hasn't signed the contract yet, but the contract hadn't been sent over. Then when they did get it, Eddie Hearn said he has to send it to his lawyers to look through the contract before they sign anything.
That's probably a good idea.
Yep. Then when they did, there actually was one or two changes that need to be made. So it had to go back. Yeah. Then it had to come over, at which point it goes to lawyers again to sign. He goes, Dylan White has not waited however many days he's waited for a title shot to then get it and go, no, I don't want to fight. He just wanted to make sure the contract was.
He was going through, the due process, I think they call it.
And he did then say also, and he's watched the way they've been running around like headless chickens, not sure if he was going to contract it. And he said,
Marcus Alonso nearly scoring a goal there. The ball's come straight over.
And he said, eventually, Dylan White played with it a bit and thought, you know what? You lot are running around like headless chickens. I'm just going to make you run around like headless chickens for a bit longer because I've got to sign the thing. So I'll wait till that day. Anyway.
Wait until the deadline, yeah.
I think Dylan said he's not sure if he's even going to do press conferences because he's busy training. Eddie Hearn said he's busy training in Portugal and he's not going to make any
additional.
He's not going to make any weird flights and risk getting COVID like other people have done in the past, aka Fury.
He's really so.
And then he's just going to stay in, and then literally half hour after that interview came out, Tyson Fury put a video out saying, I'm going into training now. Please no one contact me for this number of days. I thought, interesting.
Yeah, well, Dylan White's not going to sell the fight for him, is he? Especially if he's not happy with the purse. So he's going to just leave him to it and just go from there.
I'm going to go Portugal. I'm going to train.
Have a good camp if you can.
Yeah, he's going to training camp,
and see if he can come up with the goods to defeat.
I mean, look, I am Team Dill all the way. I don't think he can beat Fury though.
I think Fury's the best. He's the best. He can't be beaten by any of them. Anyone who's around at the moment can't be beaten.
Unfortunately.
Yeah.
Unfortunately.
He's come back and he can't be beaten. But do we think how the scores are set at the moment? Do we think this is how the games finish with Villareal losing to Juve and Lille losing to Chelsea? Would you reckon it's going to end like this?
I think Chelsea could. I think this could be 3. This could be 3-0 to Chelsea, possibly more. Chelsea have looked quite good in Europe this season, as champions of Europe should do. Villareal, you know what? Villareal are actually
they're on the ascendancy. They're very attacking team.
Villareal are looking good.
They're happy to have all the possession. Juventus are very happy to soak up all of the possession. I think last time I looked at the possession stats, it was 80% to Villareal and 20% to Juve. So yeah, it looks Juve scored. Oh, nice shot across the box.
Every time I look down.
I would say don't look down. Miss it, miss out. Remember that?
No.
Miss it, miss out. I can't even remember what catchphrase, where that's from. But
Funhouse.
No.
It's a whole lot of fun. Prizes to be won. It's a real wacky show.
Yeah.
With the twins.
If you want to play the Melon Kim?
Yeah.
Melon Kim? Melon 2?
Melon Kim.
Well, no, weren't they singers? Melon Kim.
Who was it?
Pat Sharp.
Pat Sharp.
Yeah, Pat Cash is a tennis player. But yeah, Funhouse was
It did
showing our age.
It did look like a whole lot of fun though. Like, the theme tune was perfect for it.
No, it was wicked. I really wanted to see the race at the end.
Yeah.
Always want to get them go-karts and do that.
I need to grab some socks.
Socky.
Too much info sometimes, but that is how we do it.
Yep. Yeah. So Chelsea were unlucky earlier. And N'Golo Kante was unlucky to pick up Marcos Alonso just a little while ago. But Tony Rudiger's picked up the ball. He's passed it back towards the centre of the pitch. N'Golo Kante's constantly got like 2 or 3 players around him all the time.
Stop him from playing.
They're trying to stop him from playing, trying to hit the ball off him, but it's not really working. There he goes. N'Golo Kante's got the balls, picked it up. He's going to just make a little run. I wish I knew all of the Chelsea players. Pass it over on the left-hand side to Marcos Alonso.
I do. My eyes are just very bad. I'm like the worst person to do a watch along, but I will say things that are
I need glasses as well.
Do you?
Yeah.
You need glasses?
I need glasses.
I got your glass up there, mate.
Yeah, I need glasses. Need it filled. No, but I need eyeglasses. I do need some eyeglasses at some point.
So was it today that Ronaldo hit 400?
Yesterday, 400 million subscribers.
How many goals has he scored this season?
I think it's 8 or something. I don't know. Something like that. I don't know. Have a look. All competitions you'd like? Or
of course, you want to give me all competitions.
No, that's what I'm asking. I'm clarifying the parameters.
Yeah, league. No, let's just say league goals. I'm going to be a bastard.
Oh, yeah?
Okay. Remember, if you are watching us, please make sure you smash a like and subscribe. It is 1-0 in both games. Chelsea winning 1-0. Early goal from Kai Havertz. And Juventus beating Villareal with an even earlier goal by Vlahovic on his debut. Both good goals. Kai Havertz, a very good header. Vlahovic just outside the 6-yard box. Found the opposite bottom corner with one of those equal P rollers, I want to call it.
Little P roller. Well, yeah. So to answer your question about Cristiano Ronaldo, scored 9 goals in the Premier League this season.
That's more than I thought. Is that more than you thought?
No, because I said about 8. So yeah, so it's more than I thought actually.
Yeah,
One more.
Because I
more
know
than
he
thought.
scored probably 2 or 3 in the scored 2 or 3 at least in the Champions League, didn't he?
6 in the Champions League.
So he scored
6
15
goals
goals this season. You know what? Joking aside, I'm sorry. Joking aside, 15 goal return.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know if he's got any in the cup.
No.
Right, so 15 goals so far. It's not that bad. It's all right, isn't it?
No, it is. It's all right, but yeah, obviously we're in going for a period of.
Yeah, but 15 goals is surprised me. I didn't realise he'd scored that many.
Yeah, Pete. Some would say it's stat padding. Others would.
I wouldn't say
disagree.
scoring goals is stat padding. You know, if they mean we can't focus just on his goals. Cool.
Yeah.
His goals are goals. You can't say Cristiano Ronaldo's ever stat padding for me.
Yeah. No, because he's there to score goals.
Yeah.
And if he scores them,
the strikers scoring goals in stat padding is mental.
Big up Adam Lana. Yeah.
Hold tight, Adam Lana. Adam, I believe, was watching the boxing with us on Saturday.
He was. Adam, big up Adam. Adam saying,
welcome, Adam.
Is it true? You said to Ty, you don't believe United would beat Atletico. He was saying this on Statman Bain's stream earlier. That was on Twitch.
Yeah. I don't believe they will.
Daps was saying that tonight as well.
I said it a minute ago. Over 2 legs. I'm not going to say they won't win one of the legs. Over 2 legs, I don't believe they'll beat Atletico. You know what? If the last time I spoke to Ty about it was before United probably started going on a bit of a run, to be fair. So, you know what? I also said that Ollie had not enough minerals to win Man United a trophy. And when Man United got to the Europa League final, we watched it in here together. And I was admittedly a little bit shaky that I was going to have to admit I was wrong. I'm going to stick by my words. I still don't think United have what it takes to beat Atletico over 2 legs.
Well, Adam's saying that Ty is always overconfident, just like Statman.
Listen, Ty is a... you know what? It's funny because Statman is confident, but sometimes he's not as confident as Ty. Or maybe he's as confident, but he's also more willing to badmouth certain players.
Okay, yeah. Maybe, yeah. I'd agree with that.
Ty, listen, Ty, I'm not going to say Ty's positive as a person. He always wants to look at the positives.
He doesn't want to count his chickens ever, does he? Doesn't want to plant his feet. Doesn't want to plant his feet on either side. He just but he's very positive with things. Like he's always be like, no matter what negatives there are at Man United, he'll find a positive to talk about in the show. He won't come out in the whole show and like, come on. So I do a lot of the thumbnails for Trafford Tunnel, and when Ty sends me some of the titles he wants, I'm just like, yeah, like how have you got that? Yeah, how have you come up with that title?
It's so positive. He'll be like, "We're back" or something. It's like,
got to put, yeah,
we're back. You know, like
so
back to winning ways, and it's like your ways aren't winning no more.
So,
however, this week I had to call him out because often I'll be in the comments on Trafford Tunnel, and I'll be saying stuff about City. He won't read them out, right? If I say stuff about United, he reads them out. But the City ones, he generally. Okay. And then when he sent me over the thumbnail for yesterday, and one of the titles was something like Spurs beat City, I was like, oh, you shameless bastard. You want to talk about fucking City?
Yeah, well, of course.
Everyone. No one cares about us, but everyone wants to talk about us. Keep our fucking names out your mouth, you bums.
To Bomber. On the G with the big boys.
Trafford Tunnel tomorrow night at, I believe. I don't know if he's doing one. So tomorrow night,
I think I've seen it scheduled. I've seen something scheduled.
No, you've seen the watch along in here.
Oh, okay, yeah.
For the game, in here, me, Ty, Biz, you, maybe Ro. I wonder if he's going to do a show with Statman, then fly over here afterwards.
Maybe. Yeah, Adam saying Ty was convinced that Man United would beat Liverpool. Then he got roasted by Rance, Flawless, Aaron, Hodge, Lee Gunner, and Johnny. And then they lost 5. Listen, don't remind me. I know what the scoreline was. That's mad. And do you know what? The thing is, Adam, yeah. The great thing about the internet and social media is that you can read out comments and people can come in, yeah, talk about the devil, The devil's here. He's saying, big up Two Ties Talk podcast. Big up Ty. Yeah,
I love when Ty pops up because people don't know it's Ty, and people will be people.
He's saying he can't wait to be back tomorrow.
Yeah,
I can't wait for you to be back tomorrow as well.
Ty, I said at the start of this show, I need you here because at the beginning I do all the admin-y stuff. Do you know what? That's my job, probably doing admin stuff.
And he's confirmed he's like watch along tomorrow only.
Watch along only. Yeah, 6. You're going to be here from the start. Brilliant. That means you
Lovely.
can do the intro. Actually, I'll put my daughter to bed on Wednesdays anyway. Yeah, but looking forward to that, man. Proper looking forward to that. I've already got the thumbnail ready, stream ready. I'm doing some Ty. I'm really going in with the tags as well. Really going in with the tags. So going to be a good show. And actually, his watch along for the Leeds game did bloody good numbers. I saw as well. I think they stayed on afterwards and did some. Hold tight, Two Tie Talks. It does make me laugh though. On other people's shows when Ty pops in under that and no one knows it's him.
Got another stat for you. Chelsea have actually scored more goals via corners. Yeah, more goals via corners in the Champions League this season than any other side. They've scored 4.
Wow,
4 goals.
You know what? Villareal have really pinned Juve back.
I think Juve are kind of happy to sit back. They've got that early lead through Vlahovic at 32 seconds in the first half.
32 seconds Champions League debut goal.
Yeah.
Sensational.
Yeah, sensational. And yeah, they're kind of happy to like soak up the pressure. Villareal have got it all to do, but they are taking the lion's share of the possession in this game, trying to build and try and convert a goal at some point. Obviously, they'd like to score before the halftime whistle goes.
To be honest with you, I would see Vlahovic getting another. I can see Juve winning this 2 or 3-0 as well, to be honest.
Adam's asking, he's saying, Daps, is studio in Yas?
No, it's a conversion at the back of my garage.
It's not in his ass.
The house is just not my ass.
It's not in his ass, yeah? It's not in his ass. So
got a big ass, but it's not that big.
So where we are, we're not in his ass, all right?
Get out of my ass. My ass is over there. Like, it's not far away. But yeah, we're just slightly away from it. So, Adam, you watched the watch along on of the boxing. That was in the ass. This is in the man cave.
Yeah, in the weekend we were in his ass, but we're not in his ass.
And
now,
of course, other asses are available.
No, there are other asses are available.
It's all about real estate.
No.
This is nice from that wasn't
tasty from Lille, but yeah, Rudiger just plays the ball up to Alonso.
Nice, Kante, very nice.
No, that's crazy.
Great tap challenge. I can't see Lille scoring. I'm sorry. I'm going to say it now. Can't see Lille scoring. Final ball is very poor.
Yeah, Chelsea happy to mop up. There you go, out onto the wing to Alonso. Oh, that's a foul. That's a foul. That's a foul. Yeah, that's a foul. Alonso will get that all day. Thomas Tuchel's very angry. Oh, he's lost his chewing gum. Did you see that? He was screaming his head off, and the chewing gum flew out his mouth, and he was looking for it on the floor, keen to not litter. Big up Uncle Laurie, yeah. He's saying our Cockney accents are mid. What do you mean? What do you mean, mate? What do you mean mid? Mid-air? How do you mean?
You know what, Laurie. Other forms of transport are available. Other forms of logistic companies are available. It's not really.
They are. No, you're right. No, you're right, mate.
But Laurie, why do you never come in and just say, "Hi, guys. Nice to speak to you. Haven't seen you for a while. Haven't spoken to you for a while, Dad." Why do you always have to come in and cuss, man?
Come for the jugular straight away.
All the time, Laurie.
I'm
damn, son.
Damn, son. I'm proud home counties, yeah. So I will. For the rest, I may talk like this. I'm not surprised I don't do.
If you want, I'll do the rest of the show like this. You know what I mean?
Oh, is it? Oh, you might do an accent like that then. All right, cool.
Do this if you want. If you want, I can do the whole show like this, Laurie. Is that what you want? Yeah.
Oh, but do you know what?
I've got cagoule and everything.
Cagoule
and everything.
Personally, though, I don't think my Cockney accent is mid. I don't think your Cockney accent's mid either.
You know what? The thing is, accents always sound different to your own ears.
No, they do. Yeah, you got your internal.
You think your accents are proper Chelsea, right? And they're not proper Chelsea. They're more like Fulham.
Up the Chelsea.
Up the Chelsea.
Up the Chelsea.
Where'd you take her? Up the Chelsea.
And Uncle Laurie rightly says, listen, it wouldn't be him if he didn't come in and wind people
That is
up.
very true. That is true. Where'd you take her? Up the Chelsea. Good lads. Good lads.
Right up the Chelsea.
Right up the Chelsea. Right up the Chelsea. Oh, good lad. Good lads.
No, when he said like that with gravel in the voice, I took her right up the Chelsea.
I took her right up the Chelsea. Good lad. Good lad. How did she like it? She was vocal.
Big up Adam. He's saying he was actually one of our first subscribers, but he stopped coming on about 6 or 7 months ago. Do you know what though? Thank you very much for finding us again and coming back. We really, really appreciate it.
You know
honestly.
what? Absolutely. The thing is, so Adam, if you're from the start, like you remember the quality at the start was mental as well. We used to spend hours getting the cave ready for them shows, right? And then the quality was probably good, but to us it was really bad. We spend like 2 minutes getting it ready now, and the quality is so much better.
Well, no, we're smashing it right now.
But we obviously slowed down when Trafford Tunnel come in, Feed the Goat come in, whatever else. We slowed down on the shows. So now we're starting to build up. We're going to be live pretty much every night on Never a Foul now. And it's nice seeing all the old faces. What are you looking for? A drink?
Yeah.
I've got you a bottle of Prosecco. I'll grab it for you in a second. So it's really nice seeing the old faces come back. And yeah, man, so really appreciate it. Thank you for popping in. Whenever you see us pop in, even if it's a quick hello, smash a like. Hi, guys. It's Adam who watched your watch along, because I will always remember that watch along because it nearly got me in a better mood. The more I think about Chris Eubank, right? So basically, just
hold on. First, Chelsea are in the ascendancy right now. They played the ball into the box. Oh, it's been defended very well by Lille.
1-0 Juve as well. Just to so I was going to say, Soups. The other day, so obviously Eubank after the fight was calling out. Chris Eubank Jr. was calling out
special care.
And then obviously they've had a back and forth on Twitter. I don't know. I got involved. I had to cuss Eubank. I can't stand him.
I know you really don't like him. You don't like him,
man. I cannot stand him.
He just doesn't. His soul doesn't sit right with yours, does it at all? And
then basically, Hearn's come out and said, yeah, basically, he don't think Brooks should retire. Brooks got two options.
Yeah.
Conor Ben.
Yeah.
Or Eubank. Both will earn about the same money.
Mm-hmm.
One of which he has to step up weight,
right.
and one he can stay at the exact weight he's at now.
Okay.
He was like, I don't see why he would fight Chris Eubank. The only reason I'd fight Eubank over Conor Ben is I think that he's got more chance against Eubank. I think Conor Ben will put it all over him. That's the difference. Whereas Eubank is just a bum.
I saw Kell Brook say, I'll fight you at 155.
Yeah.
And then I fight you at 155, and then Eubank was like 165 or don't talk to me again. But it's like,
but
you know why you putting up barriers, bro? But
the thing is, Kell Brook don't need to talk to you.
I know, but Kell Brook naturally walks around heavier than Eubank anyway. So
yeah. But ultimately, I think Eubank is like, no. I'm not going to let you call the shots on this. Like, I don't need that fight. I'm not going to let you call the shots on this. Rightly so. I would not let Eubank call the shots on this.
Do you know what? Since Chelsea put the ball in the back of the net via Kai Havertz, they've kind of been a bit casual, a bit lethargic. I don't know what's going on right now.
Oh, hold on.
It looks like...
Is that Vlahovic again?
Yeah, Juve are back on the attack, but now Villareal picks up the ball in their own half.
Trying to break
now down the left-hand side.
That was an awful pass. You have more time than that.
Adam saying, Daps, I'm watching the stream right now whilst watching the Chelsea match at the same time, multitasking. We can't multitask, but well done.
Well, I am. I'm just trying to do admin, as I keep saying.
Housekeeping.
So we've got in front of us, we've got Chelsea, up the Chelsea there. It's right up the Chelsea. And then to the left of up the Chelsea, we've got Adam, who do you support, by the way, brother? And then to the left, we've got Juve v Villareal, or Villareal v Juve. You know what? I actually put the badges the wrong way initially, and I thought if Soup sees that, he's going to kill me.
Yeah.
You can't stand that shit, can you?
No.
But I was thinking with the tags,
got to do it right. You got to do it the right
way. I think a lot of people will search the game. Like, as a City fan, I just type Man City Norwich, even if we were playing Norwich away?
No,
Is that like big club mentality?
No, no. For me, I want to find the right data, and yeah, no, you got to do it the right way. Oh, listen,
That was close, you know.
Very, very close. Villareal, like literally, like peppering Juve's defense right now. And Adam saying he supports Chelsea. Up the Chelsea.
Okay, I had a feeling. Right, so Soups.
Yes.
Here's a dad joke.
Yes. Oh.
If I meet a girl that I've never met before, but I quite like her, what do I want the most? What do I need the most? So she's beautiful. She's proper decent, yeah? And she's on it. She's proper banging, yeah? And she's on it, right? What do I want the most? It's obvious, bruv. I want data.
You want data?
Other dad jokes are available.
No, they are, but let's hope they're not available right now. Adam saying Daps, your bio used to be hilarious. One of only 10 Man City fans worldwide.
Yeah, I don't know what it is now. It's probably not as funny as
cheeky
that.
banter.
There's more of us. Oh, hold on, Lil.
Oh,
You know what? That was nearly another deflection.
It was Edouard Mendy
Final
forced
ball,
to make
shocking.
a save
Yeah,
there.
I did have that. I might change it back to that one day.
Thiago Silva. Yeah, he was never in any danger there, was he? Sprinting back. Look at him.
Nah,
for the age he is, it was too easy for him.
I'm telling you, Lille ain't scoring. I'll put my house on it.
Lille have probably got a Lille chance of scoring. Yeah?
Yeah, Roland is going to be in the cave tomorrow. Jesus, the cave is going to be popping off.
Full up team.
Going down. It's going down.
That's
Bow
right.
down and kiss the ring. Big dog style. Exactly. Ain't no party like a Westwood party, baby. Well, nearly half time for Chelsea. And it is about 2 minutes behind, I believe, on the Villareal game.
Yeah, we are
both 1-0.
Yeah, we are 41 minutes in. It's yeah. Glory saying he won't be surprised if the aggregate score is 6-5 to Juve. Really?
Soups, how do your team do against Villareal?
I don't know. We haven't played them recently, actually.
Oh, okay. Fair enough. I'll just ask. Just a question. Just a question is all. Just a question is all.
Yeah, no, I haven't played them recently.
Do you know what?
Played them in the Europa League final.
Harry Kane's had one good game, and now all of a sudden, right, it's come. Oh, should City have signed Harry Kane? Should this? Should that? Should this? Should that? Did you see the Pep interview?
No, I didn't.
Right. So this isn't. Let me show you it quick. So this isn't a Pep interview from recent. This is a Pep interview from a few weeks ago. Right. I'm just gonna. Can you mute it quick? We're going to be mute very, very quickly, just so I can show you this. So Pep got asked several weeks ago.
He's a bit passive aggressive at times, isn't he?
Yeah, but he does it a lot calmer.
No, more than you know.
Yeah, but
more than you know.
Yeah, but that's not aggressive.
No. But this is passive aggressive. No,
Klopp's aggressive, bro.
No. But it's not, I'm not splitting the two words.
No, but Klopp is passive. Klopp is aggressive. Right, you get what I'm saying? I do get what you mean.
Yeah,
but he's more passionate. Klopp's just aggressive with it.
Klopp
Klopp will start calling out the comment, like the interviewer saying you're rubbish at your job and them type of vibes. Whereas Pep's a bit more like, just like. But so Pep basically got asked several weeks ago. Everyone wanted you to buy a striker in the summer. now with kind of the way that you're playing, do you not need a striker? And basically what Pep said was Sky.
I'm not getting involved.
In several weeks, when we... Do you know what? I need to get rid of that channel. That's better. In several weeks, when we lose a game, because we will lose a game, you will turn around to me and say that we need to buy a striker.
Right.
I'm not buying it. I'm not buying it. I'm not involved.
I'm not biting. Yeah, I'm not biting right now.
I'm not buying. Like I'm not to your attempts to put Pep in the same breed as Jurgen.
Oh no! I was.
Yes, you
was.
were.
No,
I know
I
what
wasn't
you
doing
do,
that.
Soups. I know what you do.
No.
Soups, I've got plenty more
No,
conversations
listen,
about Man United if you want to.
No,
do
listen.
this.
Let me clarify because that's not what I was doing. I'm just saying they're both passive. I said Pep is a bit passive aggressive. They're both passive aggressive. I'm not comparing them. I'm not. No. So they're both passive aggressive. You can be passive aggressive, but if we want to split it up,
I feel you're being quite passive aggressive right now. To be honest, Soups.
Pep is, like you said, Pep's passionate with it, but Klopp is aggressive.
Get out my ass.
Yeah, Klopp's aggressive.
Get out my ass.
And I would never describe Pep
my
that way.
ass.
Out my ass. Get out my ass. Big up Adam saying, I should read this probably before. He's saying, personally know about 6 Man City fans, including you, Daps. He knows Big Steve. Steve McKill.
Steve
McKinney?
Steve Esteemed Company.
Yan. Yeah, big up Yan.
Yan City. AKA front row Yan, AKA
True City Patrick.
Yeah, true. Hold tight, Patrick.
Boovy.
See, Boovy, I don't know, but a few people have told me about Boovy.
But he's saying,
I think Boovy is on. Adam, you might be able to confirm this. Is Boovy on one of the really, really, really fucking big channels? Like, I think Boovy might be one of the guys that is on, like, you know, them people that like fuck with True Geordie and that.
Oh yeah.
Them lot. Okay. And this is someone was saying about the Big Six, and saying, oh, everyone's trying to do the Big Six thing, like Turk and them lot. I was like, bruv, the Big Six, them man were doing that a long time ago. Like all the elite, like it's not their thing.
It's
but
not
I think Boovy might be offered there.
Okay. But Adam's saying anyway that everyone that he's mentioned in that little segment, he knows that they're real true fans before the money.
Yeah, do you know what? So as I've started going on like Igal and a Sam show and whatever, Igal's show gets quite a lot of people in. And when I go on the terrace, so I stand here, right? And obviously I'm looking at that screen, but I have the comments on that screen.
Okay.
So I can look at them.
Yeah.
And I get involved on a gal show when them lot are beefing and I can't be bothered beefing. I just put my mic on mute and just start typing. I just get in the comments with people and start anyone that's going for me. I just start going at them. No,
that's good. That's you've got to be interactive. It's got to be 360 feedback.
Yeah. Especially with the amount.
We say our thing, then you say your thing.
And the amount of comments they get in that show, not all of them get read out. But this one the other day was like, "Oh, how long have you supported City for?" So what I'm going to do, in fact, we might even do this after. One of these screens from now on in the background is going to have my receipt.
Okay.
It's going to have my receipt. It's going to have me as a U in my City kit with King Clancy, with Rossler on the back. And I can just go, check the receipt, bro. They'll probably, oh, you've just got a picture of any kid. Bro, honestly, you're reading way too much into this. I'm not finding pictures of children in Manchester City shirts. Listen, I work for a good company. I'm not doing those type of searches on the internet ever.
Ever. Yeah.
Half time, 1-0 in both.
Adam's confirmed Boovy is on the kickoff with Adam McCullough. Big up Adam McCullough each and every time.
Kickoff.
Yeah. Big up Adam McCullough.
I think that is the one I'm thinking of.
Yeah.
It is the
Adam McCullough, True Geordie, and Rory Jennings. But like I said, big up Adam McCullough. Me as a Man United fan, really, really love the stuff that they're doing down at Stretford Paddock. And big up Adam
that
McCullough.
Kickoff is cold. I've watched that a few times. Yeah. It gets pretty heated on there as well.
It kicks off.
Would it be kicked off? Right, we've got someone joining us for the second half.
Oh, sensational. So
I was on Hassan with him last week. His name is Monts from Big Six Bands. And the way he described their show was toxic.
Oh, really?
I need to get on there. I need toxic football banter. I'm all for it. You know what? That's how I felt, Soups. On Sunday, when I woke up and I thought, Hassan wants me to go on his show to discuss the title race. Convenient. I had to do views with Patrick, who's a Tottenham fan. Then I had to do a gal show with all of them little fuckers that wanted to come at me. And I thought, this is what I fucking love. This is what I've been waiting for.
Sometimes it's nice for people to match energy.
I will
For it to stay nice and
Right.
like energy's like.
And that was it. And at one point, Mo was like, Daps, you need to calm down. I'll find it afterwards. I was like, no, I don't. And he was like, no, Daps. And I was like, don't ever tell me to calm down. I never need to calm down. In person, I will not calm down. Ask anyone. I'm the same.
He won't.
My energy. And I said, and I was going, Hassam, your energy on an earlier show is very respectful, right? We actually had a good debate. You've come on this show with different energy, right? Therefore, you want to change your energy, right? Be respectful now, be this guy.
You're going to match it differently as well.
Your energy. You lot all pipe down. My energy will be fine. But you lot want a war, then I'm ready for a war. Let me remind you, we are top of the league. We are Carabao Cup champions. We are still in the Champions League. We are still in the FA Cup. We lost one game, yeah, since October in the league. And honestly, there was fucking rockets over Anfield, yeah? Them man have... I'm sorry, Liverpool fans, you won't find no receipts of me saying City were going to win the league at any point. Even when we were 10 points clear, no receipts. I was still saying title race is wide open, yeah? This weekend on Sunday, all you Liverpool fans, you left so much footprint on the internet, yeah? So much footprint that if you don't win the fucking league, yeah? You lot. And the worst thing is, Soups, Liverpool have got a history of bussing a nut very prematurely.
No, they have. Nah, they
Right?
definitely have.
Very prematurely.
Slipping.
It was, they bust so much, they were slipping.
Yes, they slipped.
It was slippery as shit.
They've got form. They've got form for slipping.
They've got form for bussing nut prematurely.
Anywho, tonight
I need to get that stream.
it's about.
It is.
We're watching Champions League. Yeah.
It is.
Round of 16. It's Chelsea versus Lille at Stamford Bridge. It's currently 1-0 to Chelsea through a goal from Kai Havertz.
Mr. Havertz, after we were slating him.
No, I think we were asking a question about him.
I don't know if we were slating him. I'll be 100. I was slating him.
All right.
I slated Son. Slated Kane.
Commentator
the partnership.
Full effect. And also Juve, after 20 or 32 seconds or something, have gone 1-0 up against Villareal. Yeah, it's been crazy, but Villareal have been pinning Juve back in their own half for the rest of the game. It's been really, really good games so far. 32 seconds into his 32 seconds into his Champions League debut. Chelsea started well, but Lille have grown into the game as the half went on. I'd agree with that. One of the highlights has been another defensive masterclass by Chelsea, Thiago Silva. Now he looks so composed. He just looks so ready. Like just literally any scenario that's put in front of him, he's ready for it.
You know what it is? You don't need to put the camera on me because it won't see me. Yeah, every time he gets pulled into the team, especially on Champions League nights, the guy just looks
solid.
He just looks like he's built for the Champions League. To be frank with you, innit?
37 years old. It's just a mockery about how athletic he is and how dynamic he is and how good his reading of the game is. It's just forwards just don't seem to be able to get looking against him.
I mean, the thing is, right? What it actually shows me is what we already knew.
Yeah,
and that was that Krusty the Clown.
Yep. Oh.
AKA, what's his name again? What's Krusty the Clown's name? The football version. Used to play for proper Chelsea. David Luiz.
Mr.
David Luiz.
Brazil.
David Luiz. He just got so because him and Thiago played together. I think they came up like as youths and everything together. Mm-hmm. That's why it worked so perfectly. Because this might's mad. Because David Luiz could ultimately do his wandering up the pitch, trying to take free kicks and whatever else. Because he just knows that he's got Thiago there doing what Thiago does.
Solid, yeah. You don't need,
solid as a rock.
No, it's true. When you've got someone like that who you can be confident Probably can't even hear, but someone who you're confident with, you're confident in their skills and everything. You just kind of leave them to it. You can concentrate on your game. You're confident that they can concentrate on their game, which is amazing thing to do, amazing thing to have.
Absolutely. Abso-freaking-lutely. So, I mean, for Chelsea, I think Chelsea would probably ideally want to get maybe one more.
I think so.
They'd want to
2-2 Tuesday.
They'd want to take maybe a 2-goal lead at least, but they won't be mad at this.
Adam has asked you a question, Daps. He's saying,
Adam, can I just say, Adam is, if I could super chat Adam right now, I would. He's a very, 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 very good person to have in the live chat because he asks questions.
Good questions as well.
Yeah,
that's the thing. He asks good questions. He's asked you, how
7.
Why did you start supporting Man City?
So Adam, if you go on my Twitter, top of my page, there is a clip that's about 2 minutes long from one of my favorite podcasts. Fucking hell. One of my favorite podcasts I've ever done with Talking Kit. Hold tight, Talking Kit man them. Well, it's talking about football kits, but I got asked that question. So I started supporting Manchester City, and some people will be like, fucking yes, let's clip this up. It's cool. I've already done it for you. My real dad was born in, well, my mum was born in Barnet. I was born in Barnet. My dad was from Boreham Wood, where I lived till I was 3. My real dad is Watford. Hold tight, Pops. Get well soon.
Absolutely.
And then at the age of 3, my mum and dad broke up, and I moved up to Manchester. And my mum remarried a Manc who supported City. And so for like maybe 2 years, I was being bought Watford kit, City kit, but
sport for choice.
yeah, I kind of lived in Manchester, started going to games and whatever else, like my dad. So yeah, that's how I supported. So Talk Sport were doing this thing the other day. They were talking about people that have switched teams, right? And they were saying, what age is it acceptable to switch teams up till? And they were saying about, I think they were saying about 9. They were saying about 9. Then a guy rang in, a City fan, who said he switched around the era of... He switched when he was 13. But he didn't switch when the money came in. He switched when we got relegated. And they were like, do you know what? You'll get a blind, but teen years isn't really... I don't know. I would be 100. I think, yeah, like maybe about, I think about 9.
There are exceptions to the rule, of course, but yeah,
Well,
you're
if
right.
your team goes into liquidation.
Yeah, of course.
That's
Yeah, that's fair.
I think a really valid one as well is say I'm from Bedford, right? And I supported City my whole life. And then Bedford get a team
together and start.
And I don't mean they get a non-league team. I mean like Bedford's team come up to say the 2nd or 3rd tier of football.
Right.
So you start going.
Yeah, right.
I think that's acceptable.
Okay.
But you've got to make the switch before they hit the Premier League. You can't be waiting until Bedford hit the Premier League, then all of a sudden going. But even then, I think it would be acceptable because it's your local team. That, you know what?
Yeah.
You've just decided to go to watch your local team.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's like there's a really... So you get comments on Twitter from different people. And I got a comment the other day from this guy. And I looked at his page. I was a bit confused, like many people on Twitter. And basically, what he was saying was trying to cuss out City. I was like, you're clearly a Man United fan, so it's obvious what you're saying. He goes, no, I'm actually a fan of both Man City and Man United. I go, you don't go to games then? And he goes, I do. I go to pretty much all City home games and pretty much all Man United home games. I don't go to either away games. At which point I said, okay, you're not a fan of either. You're a fan of football. Because you can't be a City fan and you can't be a City and United fan. I'm sorry. You can't be a City and Liverpool fan. You can't be a United and Liverpool fan.
No. Yeah, there's some combination you just can't. Yeah, it's not allowed.
It's like there's a Liverpool fan whose favourite player was Ronaldo. It's like
that's a bit,
really?
I'm kind of side-eyeing you if that's what you think. It's like, So, big up, Claudio.
Yes, Cloud.
Come on. Big up, Cloud.
Happy with the first half, Cloud?
Yeah. What you saying, Cloud? Are you happy with the performance of your Chelsea team
You should
so
be happy
far?
with the first half.
I think. Are you happy with Kai Havertz as well this season? Obviously, he
Why
scored
you
today.
said this season, man. Throwing shade on him like that.
I don't mean to. I'm just
Shit.
asking the question. I'm just like, are you happy with that? Uncle Laurie saying, good point, Daps. Loves Bournemouth.
Bournemouth.
Trey. Sorry, Trey loves Bournemouth. Big up Trey as well. Trey loves Bournemouth. If he still lived up there, he'd probably be a season ticket holder for Bournemouth.
Yeah, you know what? Yeah, Bournemouth. So obviously they've got Ty's boy, Ty, but then they've also got. I didn't realise what's his name plays for them. The Mentalist.
The Mentalist.
Darren
Brown.
He was on. He's done an interview with True Geordie. The Mental brother. Footballer. Played for Newcastle for a while. When I say his name, you'll know. Laurie will probably tell you, to be fair.
Okay. Yeah.
You'll know exactly what I mean.
Think.
Really, like,
big in the
tats
game.
all over his face and that.
Okay. Yeah, no, I can't.
You do. You'll know who it is.
Ranger.
Niall Ranger. That's the one.
We got Niall Ranger.
Yeah, but he plays for Bournemouth.
Yeah. And big up. Do you know what? That's how knowledgeable people are in the comments as well. Because Claudio said it straight away.
Niall Ranger.
Adam said it straight away. Uncle Laurie said it straight away. And I was just there, just like who? Who are you talking about? Darren Brown?
Darren Brown. I don't even know what Darren Brown does. He's a magician.
He's a mentalist. That's the thing. He's a mentalist.
What, actual mentalist?
An actual mentalist, yeah. Yeah, football terms. But it looks like Chelsea and Lille are about to kick off for the second half. It's been pretty good. Oh, do you know what, Daps? Let me ask you about this. Because we don't want to go too deep into it, but it looks like the Champions League final that was set to be in St. Petersburg. It's probably going to be moved now.
When did you hear it was going to be moved?
It's likely to be moved.
So at the moment, UEFA have come out and said there's no suggestions they're going to move it. They're just monitoring the situation.
Yeah. So the latest update that I've seen, that's recent, of about 3 minutes ago.
Oh, okay.
Is UEFA are almost certain to switch the season Champions League
what
final away from St. Petersburg.
Let's be 100. Late February 2019, I got told by my boss just before I went on holiday, take all of your kit with you because when you get back, you'll probably be working from home. Okay. Because the board at my work had obviously heard something. What the fuck have UEFA heard?
Well, obviously there's a bit of unrest at the moment.
Just a bit, but have they heard more?
No,
maybe.
But because there's
or have they heard more?
I don't think so.
Because like 5 hours ago, they were saying they're monitoring the situation, but there's no chance of it being moved. Now they've come out and said, yeah, it might be moved.
Yeah. Well, yeah, since obviously, like I said, don't want to go too much into it, but a lot of, don't want to go into the politics side of things, but governments have been asking citizens to get out.
Yeah, I mean, the only people,
sense, doesn't it? You want to secure it. Oh,
most people,
unlucky as Pete.
Most people in Ukraine need to be Russian to get out. They're like, where should I go? They didn't. There was a language barrier. They were just like Moscow. Then they're like, but where? Again, language barrier. Jamaica.
Oh my gosh.
How are they going to get there? Jakarta.
Brilliant. Brilliant.
Then there was like twice as many people. Dublin.
Oh, zings all over the place.
Zing. And then they were like, up the
Wee.
Chelsea.
Up the Chelsea.
Right up the Chelsea.
Uncle Laurie's also saying, Bournemouth. I've also got the guy that was on Footballers Behind Bars with Ian Wright.
Okay.
So yeah.
Well,
Pretty
congratulations on the release.
So yeah.
And the same to Noel Ranger. Sure it's not the team from Behind Bars.
So you're currently watching The Fan Cave with your boy Soups, that's me, and your boy Daps.
Hi. Go straight in my basket.
That's right, going straight in my basket. Yeah, you're watching us. You're watching us watch the watch along. We're doing a watch along. We're watching 2 games at the moment in the Champions League. We have Chelsea versus Lille. It's 1-0 to Chelsea at the moment.
Yeah.
And we are watching Villareal versus Juventus. Juventus are 1-0 up after scoring 32 seconds into the debut of Vlahovic. So yeah, good things still. I'm sure that, you know what, both games looks like there's more goals in both of them.
You know what? I said on both, but so far.
Oh, yeah.
So far. Still waiting. Is that Loftus-Cheek about to come on?
Still waiting.
A
change. Yeah, a change does need to be made. Adam saying, never a foul. I'm from Peterborough.
Okay.
Where are you guys? So yeah, you're local. Yeah, not too far away.
So are you going? Well, no, you support Chelsea. You probably won't be. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I was hoping to go to the game, but don't look like we're gonna get no tickets.
Peterborough City,
Peterborough City. Yeah, doesn't look like we're gonna get no tickets though. So,
but to answer your question, we are in B Town,
Bedford. Pretty local to you still. That's why I wanted to go to the game, but it's what it is.
Got a decent shopping centre up there, ain't you? I think.
Have they?
Not
got a passport office.
Oh, they have, haven't they? Yeah, passport office.
We went not long ago, did we?
I remember. Yeah. It's a nice looking building, isn't it? And outside, yeah, it looks good.
Bit dated inside, maybe a little bit.
Yeah, outside looks good, and it's got. I remember there was a lot of cars speeding outside.
Yeah. Every car that got on the road decided, right. Yeah.
Uncle Laurie's asking, when's the music coming back? Just discovered. Oh, he's just discovered Children of Zeus. We need a conversation about them, man. Jeez, do you know what? Big up Children of Zeus. Yeah, Daps probably don't know about them, or have you heard of them? Right. So they've got one of their members. He's got a big tune that he did that was on Channel U when we were growing up. Sensational. He was like a singer and rapper. Do you know?
What's his name?
Oh, I want to say Mastermind, but I don't think it is.
No, it's not Mastermind. Mastermind's the northern guy that does the.
Okay. Do you know what? I'll find it. It's called. The song is called. Oh, Jermaine.
Don't know, man. So in answer to your question, though,
when's the music coming back?
Yeah. So next week, so next Friday, and that doesn't mean it's coming back next Friday. However, next Friday we will be doing a listening party with myself, Soups, Machine Man Tim, and hopefully Mario Blacks. We will be doing a listening party to Trilly Banks' new project, 90s Baby, hosted by My Chameleon.
That's gonna be really good, isn't it? That's gonna be good, great to get that in.
Yeah, Machine Man Tim lined up. That will be on the Lookout Show channel, obviously. I said it would be good to do it on this channel, but she'd have to basically not release any of the music, and even then, it's instrumentals owned by other people.
Okay,
Be long for man. Channel will be shut down swiftly. Yeah. So Loftus-Cheek, I believe, has just come on. Who apparently was going to, I'm sure it was Loftus-Cheek that just came on, who apparently was going to have, he was back. What I heard. He's back.
Yeah, he's back. He's
back in the summer. He was back.
Yeah.
Don't you think Vlahovic looks slightly like Shale Sonnen?
A little bit, yeah.
Like a younger version of Shale Sonnen.
A little bit.
You know Vlahovic? Vlahovic looks like, Am I doing all right pronouncing that? Vlahovic.
I don't know. I don't know if I'm saying it right. Isn't it like
Vlahovic? whatever. Either way, Donny-
Vlahovic.
Donny
Vlahovic.
looks to me like he would be super jock in an American college. Like, you know, he'd be good at everything.
His name would be Brent or something.
Yeah, fully.
And he's got like a Letterman jacket.
Pretty wham. Like in cartoons, he'd be the one mocking people, but at the end, he'd probably lose the girl to a geek or something.
Oh, come on. Oh, yeah, of course.
And he'd end up like flying off the back of a motorbike into like a lump of horse manure. Actually, there probably was Vlahovic in Back to the Future Part 1. Good defending. Oh, not good defending.
And Part 2, actually. Biff Tannen.
Biff wasn't really that much of a...
No, he was a proper bully. He was a bully.
Yeah, he was a bully, but he wasn't like... Often, them jocks are pretty fucking... I mean, pretty good-looking men, yeah? Biff wasn't.
He was just... I think
Biff
he was just...
Biff. Yeah. Biff was just his name. Biff kind of... You know what? I'm going back so far. Biff slyly reminds me of... I forgot his name now. Home Alone. Main guy in Home Alone.
Macaulay Culkin?
No, his name. His name in the film.
Kevin.
He looks like Kevin's brother.
Buzz.
Yeah.
He looks like Buzz.
Does Biff look like Buzz?
I don't know.
Does Biff also it looks like just have a that's not Ziyech. Sure, that was Ziyech. Ziyech looked like he had a bit of a knock there,
and he's had to come off.
Let's have a quick look at this. Suits, you can actually. Does Biff look like Buzz? Do it on screen, man. Do a screen share. Nah, do you know what? I'll do it. It's cool. I'll do it. Biff and Buzz. Google. You get Biff, I'll get Buzz. Right. Yeah.
Biff Tannen. I'll take Biff Tannen.
And Biff. Doesn't Biff follow him through all 3 films, but like plays different? Hold on. So who you got?
I've got Biff.
I've got Buzz. Nah, not really. To be fair, no, not at all. All right, nah, maybe when you get older.
Maybe when Buzz.
So
that's Biff.
That's Biff.
Biff Tannen. And that's Buzz.
Nah, nothing. Maybe same head shape.
Yeah, I think it's just that's
the head shape.
Other
smartphones are available.
Just throw in the
other smartphones definitely are available. Other microphones need to be available because Soups just broke one. Not really. It's a short SM58.
Okay. Big up Ladimus Prime as well, saying it's pronounced phonetically Vlahovic or Vlahovic. Okay. Vlahovic.
Ladimus Optimus Primus. Would you say, Vlahovic could be that jock in a American film?
80s, 90s.
I think he could. He looks like he could be a wrestler. He looks like Shell Sonnen. That's what I'm going to
Looks like Shell.
Looks like he definitely did wrestling and wore a leotard. I'm thinking of Vlahovic in a leotard right now.
Uncle Laurie's saying it's the trim. They don't look like each other at all.
I do think it's the trim. Yeah, it's the trim and the head shape.
That square cut. So Uncle Laurie as well. Thank you for coming back and saying that. Yeah,
I said that was Ziyech that went off. Who went off for Chelsea?
He went off for Chelsea. Number 8. He's number 8 for Chelsea. But Laurie's asking. He was asking when the music's coming back, and he's talking about Children of Zeus. The guy I was talking about is Hoodman, and he's got a song called Jermaine. So yeah, check that out if you can.
Other names are available.
Yeah.
So who went off at proper Chelsea?
Number 8. Number 8.
Kovacic went off. That's right. And now Ziyech just had an injury break.
Okay.
There we go. So it's still 1-0 in both games.
So Kovacic went off and Ruben Loftus-Cheek came on.
Yep.
In his place.
He's back.
Yeah, big up RLC. I want to say, big up Prime as well. Saying
Prime.
Big up to us both, saying thank you for checking in on him past few days. Come on, bruv.
Always.
Come on.
And when you're ready, there is a seat here for you, bro. Always.
No, you damn right. You damn right.
Come on, Lukaku. So, people, what do you think to Lukaku's 7 touches in a game, though? That is bad. That is really bad. 7 touches in a game.
The 7. You could argue quality over quantity.
No, you can not 7.
It's the lowest amount of touches, isn't it, for any player in the Premier League in Premier League history?
Bad, yeah. Since Opta have been out,
since records began, basically.
That's what Opta's saying.
Right, yeah. Yeah, we just saw that terrible corner from Villareal.
I'll tell you what,
poor counter attack as well. Juventus, poor tackle by Alberto.
This is at Villareal, yeah. I'm sorry, but they're to the sword. Chelsea coming close. They would want more than this, wouldn't they? They would.
Yeah.
So tomorrow night we've also got Premier League games to talk on really quickly. We do have we have the big one. I could swear Watford played Crystal Palace the other day.
Maybe in cups, I mean.
Nah. Let me have a look.
Okay, so as I
you're right. No, they didn't. Ignore me. Liverpool Leeds though tomorrow.
Okay,
come on Leeds.
So
I've got no hope in you, but please do something.
Prime was so as I said. You could argue quality over quantity for Lukaku 7 touches. Prime loosely agrees with me, saying honestly 7 touches. Not agrees with me actually, but saying loosely, honestly 7 touches was actually very good link-up play. Could have got an assist or 2 from him. Yeah, I could see that. And Uncle Laurie's saying Lukaku definitely wearing his Timbs today. Definitely wearing his Timbs. And you know what? Yeah.
Hold on.
So Hakim Ziyech injured and Sal is going to come back on
attack as well. Nah, wasteful. Very wasteful. But for those that don't know, tonight, the Jock himself, All-Star, draft first pick, could be a wrestler, doesn't look like Biff or Buzz, loses the girl to a geek
at the end, yeah.
At the end of the film. Martin McFly's not keen on him. Vlahovic scored his debut goal in the Champions League on his debut, 32 seconds in with a great finish. Arsenal, that's what you, man, are missing.
Yeah.
And I mean, I know deep down he wanted to go to the Gooners. That's what I heard.
They just couldn't make the deal happen.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. He didn't ever want to fucking go to Arsenal.
So with Kovacic going off and Ziyech going off as well with injury, it's the Carabao Cup final on the weekend, isn't it?
Yeah, very good call. Kovacic is a huge miss. Massive miss. Potentially one of the best players this season. Some might say it's a conspiracy. Some might say they got fouled on purpose because Liverpool were everywhere.
So with Kova off and Ziyech off, both doubts for the Carabao Cup final? Because you kind of there were shoe-ins.
I would say the way Kova went down the tunnel could definitely be classed as a doubt. Yeah.
Prime saying Vlahovic. I don't know. I need to find out.
You know what? Villareal are playing fucking sexy football.
No, they are. They've been all over Juve since literally the goal went in at 32 seconds. They've been trying to pin them back into their own half. Possession stats must be crazy for Villareal right now. Playing at home. Yeah. Prime saying Vlahovic scored on his Champions League debut. Yet Arsenal fans deluded themselves into thinking that he wanted to play under fraud. That's not nice.
For me, Prime, you're already back, brother. You're already back.
That's not nice.
He's saying he's not back yet, but he's back. He's back.
He's throwing them deep.
Welcome back. So
yeah.
We have a guest.
Yes, we do.
Hold on, let me get the controller.
Okay. Yeah, we've got Man like Monts that said earlier. How do you know? How do you know Monts?
Let me do a proper intro.
All right, yeah. So yeah, Dap's gonna do a proper intro. So we'll leave you chilling there for now, whilst we watch. Oh, it looks like Chelsea have scored again.
Who was it?
Let's have a look. Oh yeah, it doesn't look. Lille don't look very happy about what's happened there. Let's see if we can find out what's happened.
Soups, hand over that one.
Okay.
Are they?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think yeah, should be.
Let me turn up a little piece more.
All right.
So who scored? Hold on, who was it? Is that Alonso? Is that Alonso?
No, that looks like Pulisic.
Oh,
to me.
Pulisic, yeah, what's
That's what it looks like.
America?
Captain America, Christian Pulisic gets another goal back for Chelsea on 62 minutes. So it's Chelsea to Lille 0.
Let me just do this, and then we will bring in our guest.
Okay.
Bear with me, caller.
Yeah. Christian Pulisic. Has he been on the whole game?
I believe he started, yeah.
Okay, starting on the left-hand side. Other side of Havertz with Ziyech on the right-hand side, who's obviously been replaced now by Sal. So yeah, it looks like Chelsea are on the ascendancy. 63 minutes gone in this game. Chelsea to Lille 0. You'd kind of bet your house now that Chelsea are going to go through to the quarterfinals, right?
They're going to do a proper Chelsea, aren't they?
Yeah. They're gonna make it hard for all of these other teams to try and take the title off them. Is it still 1-0 in the other game? I think it is. Yeah, still Villareal 0, Juve 1. Juve went 1-0 up after 32 seconds or something, with Vlahovic putting the ball in the back of the net.
Let's go.
From a nice turn.
So, you asked me a minute ago. You know what? Me and Monts have. You know, it's funny. You know where sometimes you're on Twitter, you've got like followers that you like their stuff, they like your stuff.
Yeah.
Sometimes you even retweet each other's stuff.
Twitter friends.
Oh, Danish friends.
Oh,
and then
Twitter
also not only at him as an individual, but also definitely his channel as well. I know I subscribed to his channel. And then on Sunday, when after City lost for the first time since October, and Hassam decided to so kindly invite City fans onto his show to talk about a title race, although we all knew the title race wasn't over. He brought along one of his Liverpool friends.
Oh, Liverpool buddies, cop buddies.
I bet they've both got YNWA in there. It is Monts from you know what? It's a big Monts. Bring him in first. It's Monts. What are you saying, brother?
No, I'm not too bad. How you guys doing, man?
I can't hear you 1 second. Why can't we hear you?
This is why.
I did ask you to check that.
I did. I thought I did. There you go.
Monts, talk again.
You guys hear me? You guys hear me okay?
Yeah, now, yeah. What are you saying? You good?
Not too bad, man. Not too bad. The Champions League that I'm not involved in, so just a neutral for today. You know
Same with us. It's
nice to be a neutral, though, isn't it? It's nice to just like sit back, relax, kind of like soak it in without having any skin in the game.
To be fair, he's a Liverpool fan. He can sit back and relax in most Champions League games.
Well, the home ones, the home ones, anyways.
Yeah. Well, it doesn't matter whether we're home or away. I think this is the last round that as a City fan I'm allowed to relax, and then after that it's squeaky bum time. But
I hear it, man.
But yeah, have you got YNWA in your? Yes, you have.
We talk about what? We talk about what?
You've got in your bio on Twitter. You've got YNWA.
I don't know. You must be like, man. I don't know. You sure? You want to check that again? Are you sure?
Monts? Are you Monts?
Yeah. That's me. That's me.
You Liverpool lot are so obvious.
100%.
And that's it. It's Big Six Spans.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so we connected on that, and yeah, I'm gonna go on this week, hopefully.
Yeah. Thursday, obviously. We'll do.
Hold on. What game are you watching, by the way?
I'm on the Chelsea game. But I can't get my other phone and get the other game up at the same time.
No, it's cool. It's
it's cool. But sorry to interrupt you because we've just had a goal.
Another one by Villareal.
Villareal.
Yeah. I mean, they've had most of the possession, easily onside. Great run, great ball, great finish. What a goal. What a ball.
Do you know who got the goal?
Not yet. No, bear with me. Lovely finish.
It was Dan Parejo.
Kind of on
a ball into the back of the net on 66 minutes.
He's still playing?
Bruv, I tell you what.
No, it's crazy.
When you see it, the run, the ball, the finish was all beautiful. Really, really nice. Well, that's 1-1.
That's put the cat amongst the pigeons, doesn't it? Villareal have gone toe to toe with Juventus at home. They've had all the possession, all the pressure. I think
the Serie A is turning into the new Farmers League for me, though. So, like, I'm not really too shocked that a team. I'm not really too shocked that a team that's smashing that league year in year out, not doing too well, are being
Did they win it last season though?
No. They just
didn't, did they?
Just about coming top 4, and then I'm just not surprised they're getting bested by a team who doesn't even challenge for the Liga.
This is a thing, right? When they went 1-0 up after 32 seconds, and I thought it was going to be just. No, well, I actually said this has got Sporting v City vibes. When you go 1-0 down against a team better than you at home, you're just thinking this is going to be a long four halves. And to be fair, since then, I think Juventus might have had only 1 or 2 chances. It's been all Villareal.
You kind of feel like Chelsea are they're in control of this game right now, though, aren't they?
Chelsea have looked all right in the Champions League though this season. To be fair,
I think that's because there's no more pressure on them anymore for the title. Do you know what I mean? I think this.
They can concentrate on doing their business in this competition. Obviously, they're the current title holders.
That's the other thing, though, that it's like Liverpool in the Champions League. Yeah, Liverpool won 6 Champions Leagues. Watch them in the Champions League. It's just easier for them, right, than watching City. Same with Chelsea have now won 2, and they're kind of playing in the Champions League like a team that are like, we know how to win this if we want to win this. Whereas you watch a certain team from Manchester that can do it in the group stages, to be fair, but
I think you guys have. I said it on a few other streams. I said City have a shout this year. People won't believe it. I think City have a shout every year, but I think you guys have more of a shout this year. And if you get good draws, you guys can really become a force. Because again, I think we're getting into that era where I think our league is just becoming more superior to the others, and the gap is widening. As I said, the Juventus aren't as strong, aren't the force they once were. Where if you draw Juventus, you go flip's sake. Do you know what I mean?
I think to be honest with you, with City, it's just avoid Liverpool. It's just avoid Liverpool.
Unless it's the final in this one game. And it's a one-off game.
Then maybe, but then fucking hell.
I'd say even Chelsea. I'd say maybe you guys could probably even avoid Chelsea.
Yeah, I agree with you. But if I had to pick one of the two, we've beat Chelsea twice this season. And you could say it could be like, let's just forget this is the Champions League. We know how to beat this team. Let's just stick to that. Whereas Liverpool, but like you said, if we have to play Liverpool, I want it to be in the final. I don't want it to be a 2-leg thing because that will just be long.
I've just seen it back. I've just seen the goal back from Parejo. Yeah, sensational. Like the run. It was really good.
Yeah,
Capoue putting the ball into the box and then just getting his head on the end.
Hearing these names, I associate Parejo as more of a postman. So I'm gonna go and check his goal in a minute actually, because he's the distribution specialist. He is so.
Yeah, no, I'd agree.
The finish was nice. It was kind of like on the half volley, just kind of swept it just to the right.
This way in.
That is awful distribution from the Lille defender. Just to be fair, he's lucky Chelsea have gone backwards.
It looks like Chelsea are just very happy to literally keep their shape, do what they're doing, just not really put too much pressure on them. They're kind of happy. They're happy with this scoreline as it is, but they'll be a lot happier with another goal. And I think another goal could come at any point.
You know what? This is the thing with Chelsea. I can't really think of many games this. I can think. To be fair, Chelsea was it against Juventus that they were good? Sure, they were good against Juventus in one of the games in the group stages. Apart from that,
and they lost 1-0. No, they lost when they played well.
No, it was one. They won 3-0.
Oh.
Sure, it was. Hold on, let me have a quick look.
See Chelsea again from a corner, looked dangerous, but they failed to convert. And Lille are on the attack.
Oh,
the counter-attack for Renato Sanchez. Oh, there's been a goal, is there?
No. I just watched Parejo's goal. Oh,
wow. Okay, yeah, it's good, isn't it? Very good, very good.
I think poor defending. I've just seen him drift. Let me see that
The
again.
run was from very deep, innit? The run was from very, very deep.
Oh,
but yeah, the way Kupue put the ball into him
when
as
you
well.
watch that back, whoever the right back is, I don't know if that's. I don't know who the right back is. The left back is, sorry, but he's watched him ghost in and he's not made the movement towards him. And the centre back's been drawn. That is awful defending, though.
So it was 4-0. They beat Juventus at home 4-0 in November. That was one of the only games this season that I could honestly say Chelsea have looked very good. And I don't just mean in the Champions League. Even in the league, even when you could say maybe second half against Liverpool, they looked all right.
Yeah. So Mons, do you want to read out this comment? Yeah, this is from Prime. Would you agree with it or not? Read it out first and then say whether you agree with it or not.
Let me read it. Latimus, man, it's always controversial stuff. Bro, winning the Champions League is light work. It ain't even that hard. It's like taking candy from a baby. I mean,
so would you agree with Latimer's statement that Chelsea winning the Champions League is light work? It's like taking candy from a baby.
I mean, you look at Chelsea's run. If you really want me to break it down, then people are just gonna call me a hater. But hey, we'll do it anyway. If we look at, if we look at the group stages, you know, as I said, Lampard got them through it. They've done okay. Group wasn't too hard and stuff. Like, I just look at their run in the knockouts though, and when I look at the Real Madrid side that had beaten us, tired. That Real Madrid side was done out, and we don't get twisted. Last season we were done out. I'm not pulling no punches. We were done out. Nat Phillips, Ozan Kabak at the back, Trent defending like we were done out. I'm happy to admit it. But that Real Madrid side aging. That is an aging Real Madrid side, and Vinicius wasn't even the Vinicius he was this season. Benzema wasn't even Benzema, and I don't really want to say
Benzema's come alive this season.
Yeah. Do you know what I mean? So. But credit to them, you still have to get the game done. You got to get the win done. Obviously, you got to add the manager bounce. Because remember, Chelsea have never had a squad issue. Because, well, let's just say at this point in time, if we go back in time, it was never a squad issue for Chelsea. Their squad has always had vast amounts of talent and depth. So when Tuchel came in, the manager bounce was clear to see. So it's clear as day after, the inexperience of Frank and stuff. And then
they also had a squad to suit the style of play he wanted to play as well.
100%. They'd won the league with most players in the squad under Conte. Well, a good few of those players, So, and then, you look at the Atletico Madrid. This is the first time Atletico have been able to, go and get the La Liga. I think this is the time where La Liga was a declining league.
Yeah.
Again, so, and as I said, I commend them for beating Atletico because, listen, Atletico are hard to beat.
And Porto were shit houses as well, to be fair.
Yeah, proper shit houses. Like, if you go 1-0 down to them, it's a long day. It's a long day at Atletico. And then I think the only game I can really give them crazy credit for is the City win. Because I think beating City in anything beating City is a credit in itself. But I don't look at that lineup and I don't look at that run into the champs and go, oh my days, like, oh, what a win, oh my days. If anything, Manchester City done all the hard work, bro. PSG knocked out Bayern Munich, and then Man City knocked out PSG.
And beat Dortmund and Haaland on the way as well. Yeah,
like the Chelsea were on the other side of the bucket. That's why I wanted to win the champs, because we were on the easy side of the bucket. We were on the easy side, the easy draw. You know what I mean? At the end of the day, go on, bro. So
just now, I've only just realised what you're saying about the side of the bucket. So that's now been decided, hasn't it?
Yeah.
And are we on your side?
Yes, you're on our side.
See, so if you
It
say
is
Liverpool,
possible. So it's not. It's not.
well, I've seen it. If we draw you,
you just free play each other 3 times in a row, innit?
fucking long for man. We could literally lose the league and the guy out of the Champions League in a fucking week.
or you could win it in a week. Put it that way. Oh, Ladder's gone over that.
The worst thing, right? So let me ask you this, right? Because I know my answer to this season. Any other season, it would be different. But if you could have one of them this season, which one would it be?
League.
Right. So let's. You know what? Let's just holler Klopp and Pep and say fucking just agree.
Yeah.
Pep,
I said, brother, you ain't won the champs.
Yeah.
So
amen.
Take that. I say, hold that. Damn.
I'll take that and say, here you go, bruv. Listen, go 9 points clear of us. It's cool. Just give us that fucking Champions League so Chelsea can't sing it to us no more.
Like, do you know what it is? Chelsea sing Champions of Europe like they're the ones who won it 6 times. That's what doesn't make sense.
They sing it to Liverpool though.
I could
because we hold it. They
don't really sing it too much to us. But when I'm hearing European heritage and all that stuff, like you well done. You've got as many as Nottingham Forest now. Clap, bloody clap. Like, do you know what I mean? Like I don't know what to say when it comes to the Chelsea fan. Obviously, listen, it's the Champions League. That in itself is a crazy feat.
Yeah, absolutely.
And I'm even looking at Ladamus's comments now. He's saying we beat a terrible Barca side. Do you want me to go through that Barca team? Because it wasn't terrible. Because the Barca team wasn't a terrible Barca team when they beat us 3-0 in the first leg. When they smoked up Man United and Coutinho slapped it top corner against De Gea. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not here to advocate. And when we won the Champions League, not to mention we knocked out Bayern Munich. Think about that one. Beat them at the Allianz.
Who?
Fine.
I'm talking to Ladamus there in the comments.
I was joking. I was joking. I was just saying because we beat PSG. Obviously in the group stage, we have PSG in our group as well. It looks like Pulisic has got. Sorry to interrupt you. Pulisic is going off for Timo Werner. Yeah, I'm gonna block like Werner. And Marcus Alonso is also going off the pitch for Sarr. Malang Sarr is coming on.
They're definitely thinking about Sunday.
They are, yeah. They're resting their players. They're looking forward to the Carabao Cup final on Sunday.
I think the Carabao Cup final is going to be very, very, very long for Chelsea.
Renato Sanchez is also looks like he's making way off his pitch, and Hatem Ben Arfa. Remember him?
Is that where he's playing now?
Remember Hatem Ben Arfa? Baller, absolute baller.
Yeah, he got a mad assist the other day for Botman. I think last week. Good assist.
Yeah. When you call him a baller,
look. He's already dropped man already. Yep, your man's on the go. He's already dropped man already.
Yeah,
come on, your man. Deliver that. Dead food still.
You see Ben Arfa, yeah? I don't deny he's a baller, right, at all.
He's at 33.
But for me, he's just... I'd never want him at City, ever. He's so Man United-ish. This era.
Oh, that's poor. No. Do you know what it is?
He's so Man United. He's so Martial. He's so...
We did lose to PSG. We beat them and they beat us. If I'm hearing Prime tell me that Real Madrid team wasn't done out, I'm not hearing it, fam. How are you telling me that Real Madrid team lost?
He's saying the Real team wasn't poor. It was a three-peat team. That's the point I'm making, Mons. Either we diminish everything or credit everything. Fair. Let's not pick and choose. Let's not move the goalpost. I think he's saying. Would you agree?
No.
I can tell you now, Liverpool fans will not agree, right? Because I have the same argument when it's Klopp-Pep conversations. And the whole one of the biggest things that Klopp achieved at Liverpool, right, is that they hadn't won the league for 30 years, and it was such a big thing for him to come in and get over that milestone.
Yeah.
Yet Liverpool fans expect Pep to get over a 72-year without a Champions League thing like that. Like, we should just be able to do it. 72.
No,
Not 72. Never. We've never won a Champions League, right? But Klopp's amazing for getting over something for 30 years. But Pep should just be able to do the Champions League thing because Liverpool have done it before.
I think I don't agree with that. It's not Pep supposed to do it. I think he has the tools to do it. You know what I mean? And when you look at the context of all the times you guys have been knocked out the league, I feel like you guys have been unlucky. As I said, I feel like the time you got knocked out by Real when Real Madrid knocked you guys out in the semis.
That was Pellegrini, though. No, we were
Pellegrini?
shit then, bruv. We were awful. We looked as bad as Tottenham against you in the final. We looked like a team that didn't think we remotely deserved to be there.
That's the one. Was it Lille that knocked you guys out?
Leon.
So
when
again,
when it got switched to a one-game thing. Yeah.
And to me now, like, let's be real, like, that was a massive anomaly. That's just a mad anomaly.
That was an L.
Like, it's just an anomaly. You play them 10 times, you win 9.
That shouldn't happen. But here's the thing. That is where I wasn't even mad at that, right? Because at that point, I always speak about like how City's fans we haven't believed, and I do. You know it as a Liverpool fan, you know, because your fans believe, there's nothing better than a Champions League second leg at Anfield, right? There's nothing better than it, right? Because that atmosphere, that belief in the crowd passes on to the team, right? Mm-hmm. Up until last season, I've never seen that. Never, ever seen that at City in the Champions League. Never, ever.
Yeah, it's a psychological thing.
Yeah. However, last season, right? So against Lyon, I was like, do you know what? Because we don't believe, none of the fans even were bothered whether we, of course we were bothered a little bit, but none of the fans were massively bothered, by that. Then, last season, when we beat Dortmund, the fans started to believe a bit. Because at the same time as beating Dortmund, we were starting to really fucking pull clear in the league, right? And really look good. So the fans started to think, do you know what, actually? Then we played PSG and we beat PSG. And we've pulled even further forward in the league. And the fans are really, really starting to... The first time last season, the City fans really fucking believed. And then when you see, we went out to Porto believing we could win it. And we still didn't look good enough. I mean, ultimately, yes, I don't want to discredit Chelsea. Reece James, phenomenal. Chilwell was very good. Kante, exceptional in the second half. Mount was good. Havertz was good. Chelsea were better than us everywhere. I struggled to pick a good City player, to be frank, in the final.
You didn't play CDM. That's why.
Well, we played Sterling in the worst form of his life as well.
Wow.
And I also do think not only the fact we weren't playing a CDM, I also think the mental thing of not playing a CDM when we have been all season also is like the rest of the players like, what the fuck? Like,
no, it's wild. The thing is,
it was Pep trying to do the think too hard sort of thing.
Pep roulette.
He tried to do the Mega Man thing. And
the thing is, with football is full of like life is full of coulda, shoulda, wouldas. It's full of them. You know, if you can go back, if you could change this, if you do this differently, you do it differently. But the result was how it was. At the moment, the results in the Champions League right now: Chelsea 2, Lille 0, Villareal 1, Juventus 1. But we said what date it was today, right, Daps?
222. 222-2022.
That's
but
right.
I'll take the 20 out, so it's 2-2-2-2. Desmond 2-2.
I'm just gonna run and get my phone.
Yeah, cool.
No, that's cool. So a clever thing. Obviously, I can't take any credit for this. I can't take credit. But Lille, so Chelsea are winning 2-0, and Lille's number 22, Timothy Weah, turns 22 today on 22/2/22. Happy birthday, Timothy Weah.
Honestly,
happy birthday, bro.
What app? You've got the same app as Sky Sports and BT Sports, fucking in-ear geezer. Where are you pulling?
Got them in my ear. Just listen to him in my ass. In your ass.
In my ass.
I'm listening in your ass. That's all. That's what I'm doing. I'm listening. So yeah.
There was another thing I was going to say on Yeah, when you were saying about football being woulda, coulda, shoulda,
Yep.
yeah. Last night on our City channel, we did a full-on breakdown of the City Tottenham game. I thought it was going to be about a 40-minute show. It was an hour 20 minutes, right? And all it was that talking about, oh well, we should have played, and I was like, but everything we're calling, we wouldn't have called before the game. It's easy to sit and look at this and go, well, actually, when you think about it. This partnership or this person, but it was like, yeah, but
it is what it is.
If we would have gone out and played the way we have recently and the way Tottenham have in the last however many games, all them changes we made might have cost us, but we moved. What the bit that's pissing me off the most is the way, like Manchester Evening News, which is a Manchester newspaper, reporting the headline, should City have made Kane, should City have got Kane over Grealish in the summer, right? And it's like, how fucking reactionary is that? What, because Kane has had that one good game, now all of a sudden it's like, and secondly, we all know we got Grealish first because it was a fucking release clause, yeah? Kane was dealing with a bastard fucking chairman that wanted too much money. There's a big difference. It's not that we didn't want Kane, but when it's so reactionary, man, really has been. I'm one of them. I worry about Everton, for fuck's sake. How can I be worried about playing Everton?
Let me play against two.
I can't lie. Let me just address this Chelsea thing because I think the man.
Go on, you lot carry on, man.
No, I think the man are a bit hard. You know, feeling a bit hard done by because obviously you man, it's the second.
That's not like Chelsea.
What? So what? Are you addressing? Are you just Adam calling you a hater?
Sorry, Adam's back.
How can you say Chelsea beat a poor Madrid side?
Yeah, listen. Let me rephrase. I'm not going to say a poor Real Madrid side, but the point that's being posed to me is that they beat you, But yes, I was done out too. I was done out. Man, I need to understand. Vinny Jr. versus Nat Phillips. In what galaxy? Is that? Are we ever going to win that? Ozan Kabak, he's not playing for Norwich. He doesn't even start for Norwich. But you want him to be competing in the Champions League?
I mean, this is you two. You know what? He became relevant at the weekend. No one watches us. No one cares about us. But at the weekend, we got a bit of shine. So now we want to go back to no one caring about us. No one. Some hold tight anyone that did get a bit of shine at the weekend. Tottenham certainly feel like they got a bit of shine. Fucking hell, they definitely didn't shine no trophies, and that's for certain. But we let's City humble. Let City go back to being no one cares about us. No one's rival. Irrelevant. No one watches us. At the weekend, it is all about Chelsea v Liverpool. So you guys just go at it. I mean, Chelsea. The Chelsea boys in the comment, Adam, Prime, if anyone else is there, are any of you confident about beating Liverpool in the Carabao Cup final? Honest question. And Mons, are you confident about beating Chelsea in the?
I'm never confident about beating Chelsea because they just defend so well. They have 100 men at the back. And they actually play good football, and they've got a very talented squad. They like to do this thing.
You're doing to me, you humble. No.
Do
you think Chelsea play good football?
When I say good football, I'm not talking about liquid football like you, man. I'm talking about
football.
They know how to get the job done, and they can move the ball. Let's be honest, Chelsea can move the ball. I'm not saying it's tiki taka, prime Wenger, prime Pep sort of popping that ball around, but what I would say is that they can play out of a press. They are adaptable. They are durable when they need to be, and they're very hard to beat.
They're like a foul, though, don't they? They're like a little foul, don't they?
Can I just say one thing? Anyone that just saw the slow motion video, of Pulisic and Havertz, were they at YMCA? Were they at GAY?
Was a bit sus.
Very sus. Maybe because it was in slow motion, but I get what you're saying, yeah. And like we went to the Chelsea Villa game early in the season, and they played very, very, very effective football that game. However,
they never looked like they were dangerous, like looking like they were going to score. No,
fair.
yeah, no, they
But
I'm saying they just look like they.
But
That's
against
because Chelsea
City,
can't hit a barn door.
but against City this season, home and away.
It's interesting.
No.
It's interesting you say that.
No.
Chelsea can hit a barn door at the moment. In this Champions League game, Chelsea have put 9 shots on goal. 4 have gone on target. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Compared to the horrible shooting statistics for Lille. Lille have put 15 shots in and only got 2 shots on target. It's just Chelsea are so much more clinical, aren't they? So much more.
I mean,
Yeah, but to be fair, you're comparing them to Lille, bruv. Lille.
Yeah,
they're 10th in the league.
Lukaku had 7 touches in the box just the other day. Like, you know.
I must admit, it's mad that...
No, they weren't in the box. 7 touches on...
Oh, on the pitch. It wasn't even on the pitch. Yeah, on the pitch. Also,
is Ben Arthur just coming back from an injury, or?
I have no idea. But he looked
He looks good, man. I'm not gonna lie. He looks good.
He looked lively.
He's at the age.
Man. He dropped Alonso as soon as he come on. Like, I mean, that's not too hard to do, to be fair. But
I mean, to be fair, Tuchel should probably drop Alonso.
Boy, I don't know.
Actually, we're not with
Come on, I
Chilwell.
got the assist for Ziyech as well. For Ziyech,
Chilwell's been off for a while, actually, isn't he?
Yeah, no, he's done for the season. That was a bad injury.
Full season. Damn.
Yeah, that was a bad injury.
Oh, you know what? This could be.
So now we're currently into injury
trouble.
time.
Thiago Silva, trouble. Trouble.
We're currently deep into injury time. We're 3 minutes in.
Hold on.
Thiago Silva.
I see what you mean by trouble.
Yeah, he looks like he's been brought down.
Oh, he's
But
giving it a double.
Nah, it's time wasted to me. That
Mendy.
Yeah, there was no impact injury there. Nothing.
Oh, I think I'm a little bit ahead of you, though. I'm going to rewind. I'll pause, man. If you just saw what Mendy just did, trouble in paradise. What minute are you guys on?
Do you not ever think Tuchel looks really fucking skinny?
94 minutes.
Yeah, Tuchel is mad tall. Like, he's mad.
Is that what it is? He's just super tall.
He's mad tall.
Okay. Oh, that was suspect for Mendy.
Proper sus.
Hold on, but I don't know what. Unless you've seen more. Are you meaning the free kick?
Yeah, that was like he's when
Ooh,
he
that
slipped.
was really bad.
But Lille just not capitalizing.
No.
What was I going to say? Yeah, so with the Chelsea thing, I think we've got more than enough to beat them. I don't think this is a great Chelsea. Like, Chelsea aren't in the best form of their lives, let's be honest. And I feel like this is a good time to play them. But it is a cup final, and I think sometimes that can go out the window. I'm very confident, but yeah.
And Kovacic has gone off today as well, interestingly enough.
Oh, yeah, that's a big win for us because he's a phenomenal player.
Yeah.
But,
so would you agree with Adam Lana saying Chelsea have had more possession, more shots on target?
Are you talking about when he played us?
You can't disagree with stats, bro.
You can't disagree with stats, yeah. But no, I don't know if he's talking about tonight. Tonight they've done that as well. But I think he might be specifically talking about when they came back from 2-0 down at Stamford Bridge.
But man, them are talking about anomalies though. Like again, they performed well in the second half against Liverpool Football Club, yes. But throughout the course of the season, going forward, it's not been good enough.
Yeah.
It's just as blank as it is.
Yeah.
Allow me with the shoulda, coulda, wouldas. Allow me.
That's
Chelsea,
right.
man, allow me. Because honestly, at the start of the season, as I said, how y'all spend 100 million and get worse? Like, how y'all do that? How?
Where y'all do that? Where y'all do that at?
How, Sway? How y'all spend 100 million and get worse?
But now you know how I feel when we lose to Tottenham.
That's what I'm saying. And on top of that, at the start of the season, I saw people put 2 Chelsea squads up and saying we've got the final piece. 2 Chelsea squads, squad 1 and squad 2, saying their second team could compete for the top 4 and rare tear. Now, this is not me buzzing Chelsea, but what I'm saying is I personally think Chelsea's squad is very durable and very flexible. But all of a sudden, when the goals dry up, it's these men are shit. This what? So I don't know. I swear, this man's whack. This man's this. Like, do you know what I mean? We don't have this, we don't have that. Oh, Sugar Daddy Abramovich, give me another 100 million. Like, at the start of the season, you said this squad is ridiculous. Now you're telling me man like Barkley and Sal, who everyone was after, isn't good enough.
Yeah, on paper,
you know,
that's the thing. On paper,
You know what? I've got to back you on that 100%. Firstly, let's be clear, right? This season was supposed to be a 4-horse title race. Sorry, Soups, not meaning to drag you in, but it was supposed to be a 4-horse title race.
On paper.
People
on
say,
paper.
yeah, I'm
on
fucking
paper.
on paper. I'm not, of course, bro. We saw what happened as soon as the season started. But it was supposed to be the most competitive, the best Premier League season of a long time, right?
Facts.
That hasn't happened. Now, secondly, like you said, Mons, start of the season, Loftus-Cheek apparently was back, right? He was back. Sal, they spoke up all these players. And then the minute there was that little round Christmas vibes, them man are complaining about, they haven't got enough players. And then, like, because of COVID and whatever, and I'm looking at the team sheet and I'm seeing Sal, Loftus-Cheek and all these players that they were talking up at the beginning of the season. I'm thinking they should be fine. Like,
so just to chime in, Alonso had a sensational start to the season. People forget that as well.
Yeah,
but
he did.
Now all of a sudden,
he was keeping Chilwell out the. He was keeping Chilwell out the side, wasn't he?
Yeah, well, I wouldn't say keeping him out the side. Chilwell wasn't actually fully fit, but he was doing a job, especially in the Arsenal game. He was phenomenal in the Arsenal game, I remember especially. And but carry on. I was just saying, in that squad depth, the squad depth wise, I think it's a bit of, I don't know if it's just maybe being spoiled or maybe it's just that these men are now looking at their squad because again, when you have squad depth, it means when you have injuries, the drop off just isn't that big because you've got squad depth. So the drop off just ain't great at all. But
do you know
when
what?
you got Rob Barkley in one, man,
that is a really good talking point, because people always say City you've got such a big squad, right? That now, if you break it, if you actually look at if you look at City's squad size, I think we might have the smallest squad in the Premier League, right? When people say we literally have 2 teams, no, we don't, right? But I think the key, and this is where it's such a good conversation, because I do believe if you're talking 2 teams, Chelsea literally have 2 teams, right? But like you said, it's when you start looking at the depth. It's when you look at like, all right, so if Rodri doesn't play, Fernandinho. If Laporte doesn't play, John Stones. If Sterling doesn't play, Mahrez. If Foden doesn't play, Grealish. Let's say but then.
Or Jesus, or
But then I think we have some. Yes, I think I was trying to convince the City lot that Jesus is a big miss, but they're not having it. I don't know, but I think our biggest issue. I mean, Walker is looking a bit suspect at the moment. I'll be honest with that.
Yeah, as I said my piece on Walker last time when we was on this Arms thing. I said
I think my biggest worry right now for the City Liverpool debate is our front 3 and your front 5. I don't even know. I hate saying our front 3 because I don't really, apart from Mahrez.
Yeah, you never really have a concrete front 3. It's literally a front 6.
Yeah, and someone's trying to say to me yesterday that Foden, Grealish, Sterling bangs, and I was like, in what game?
Nah.
Right, what happens when that formation comes out? Grealish plays on the left, which pushes Foden into the middle, right?
Mm.
Foden impacts from the left. Then there's this thing that Pep will say that Foden knows how to play the false 9 role well, apparently, right? And that's fine. False 9 is often a selfless role but the fact is, if Foden, who usually impacts from the left, moves to playing through the middle, and Grealish comes in on the left, well, right now, Grealish is never impacting games from the left. So therefore, we've got no impact from the left. We've got Foden, who's playing the really unselfish role through the middle, but then the person on the left is not taking advantage of it. All of a sudden, it doesn't work. And I just think that with them through, Foden, Grealish, and Sterling, it's so unclinical. It really is. Really, really is. Yeah. And then you've got fucking Mane, Salah, Diaz, and
Jota. For me,
Jota, I mean, Jota's a great Jota. I was saying at the start of the season, I think he's underrated, and I still think he's underrated. And the worst thing is, do you think you add to that in the summer? By the way,
I think we're not as stacked as it seems because
Firmino's injured, right? And then
Firmino's slowing down.
Mane will go.
I think this summer and next summer is the last sort of time where we'll actually get good value for Mane. Do you know what I mean? I think now we can still sell Mane for about 50 million. We can get about 50 million for Mane now. But
Soups, quick controller for that TV. It's going to come out loud. An echo. Sorry.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I think you're right, and I think ultimately with the Mane Salah thing is both of them want the contract. Salah wants more, rightly so.
Give him what he wants.
Agreed. Salah wants more, rightly so.
Where's he gonna go? Madrid are on their knees right now.
This is the thing. You know what, bruv? This is such a good point. When we talk about all these players, that apparently are trying to. Basically, I mean, we've got a few. You've got a few. Chelsea have got a few, to be fair, with their defenders. That everyone's wise now that certain clubs don't have as much money as they used to, certain big clubs. So they're more than happy to get someone on a free. Players know that if they run down their contract, they get a bigger wage on a free. But it's like who? So Sterling, people were talking about Sterling, that Sterling's got a year and a half left. So if we don't get him on a contract this summer, where's he going to go? Where is he going to go? Because Real Madrid wanted Sterling when Sterling was hitting big boy fucking numbers.
Yeah.
Huh? And this is the thing with a lot of them. It's like, even with Mane, with all due respect to Mane, you're not hitting the numbers you were hitting. So if you think that these clubs are going to offer you 350 bags a week, it's like, are they? And I think with a lot of them, it's kind of like the Sterling, and I have this debate with the City fans, and you know when fans are just like, no, he definitely wants to stay at City, or he wants to stay at City, and I'm like, I'm not saying he wants to leave City. What I'm saying is this is his probably last big contract. Ideally, City will pay him what he wants, and he'll stay, because deep down, that's probably what he wants. Same with Mane, same with Rudiger, same with Christian, same with most players that are playing for either Liverpool, City, or Chelsea. Pay them what they want, and they'll stay, because they're happy. But when it's their last contract, they're kind of like, if you're not going to pay me what I want, before I sign less than what I want, I'm going to go and speak to other people and see what is out there. Don't want to leave you, but at the same time, if someone's going to offer me more money, I'm going to go elsewhere. And I think with Mane, that is definitely it. And I think with Liverpool, they've had to make the choice: is it Mane or Salah? We can't do one at 400.
That's why we bought in Diaz, in my opinion. We bought in Diaz because worst case scenario, if Mane walks, we still get value for him, and we've also got a good fitting replacement that it looks like at the moment, because Diaz looks a player at the moment.
Yeah, he does. He's fitted in very quickly.
Yeah, so, I mean, it looks like we have a player who can either challenge Mane or fill in when Mane goes. I mean, my ideal, what I wanted was Mane, PSG, swap deal, Mbappe. That's before we went and got Diaz. That's what, in my little ideal world, that's what I wanted to do. I'm not really on the Jude Bellingham train. I'll be honest.
I am.
But and when I say on the train, I mean, I'm not trying to pay the 80 million.
But I'll be honest with you. So I'm big time on the Jude Bellingham train, yeah? And I'm on it. If not for, firstly, I think he is he would suit City. Secondly, his age and the intelligence and confidence he shows at his age. There is a part of me as well that is like, I want him to come City ASAP so that he doesn't go Liverpool or Chelsea. Or, to be fair,
He'll ruin himself at Chelsea. But Chelsea and Man U, no matter how good you are, no matter how good your CV is, and you, as I said, it sounds like I've got the maddest Chelsea agenda. I don't really mind Chelsea these days. Like, that's because they're not as good. Like, as I said, you remember what I said to you about the more I hate you, it means the more respect I have for you. Remember
of course.
As I said, since Chelsea's drop off, I don't hate them as much. You know what I'm saying? I used to hate Chelsea because them man. I've got a question there. That's you know what, and that leads us on nicely. Like, you talk about Chelsea drop off and stuff like that. Adam Lana's saying, ask Muntz
about what he thinks of Mendy's 14 clean sheets in 18 games. What do you think of that?
Absolutely phenomenal feat, and I think he was robbed at the ceremony for the Ballon d'Or. Robbed, absolutely robbed.
Do you know what? Especially as well as you kind of find that Chelsea are the first English team in the history of the European Cup or Champions League to win 5 consecutive games, 5 consecutive home matches without conceding a goal. So they're fortress. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Fortress.
But you know what? This is the key. This is the thing. And Mons, you answered that perfectly, yeah? This is the thing that fucking pisses me off the most, where people think that you're just going to hate on someone. Like, that you instantly... Sorry, Adam. I'm not getting at you, by the way, but when people... This is why I said... I don't know if it was on the show with you and Sam or in a show later, where someone started trying to bring up Trent, and I was like, can I make it very clear? I'm a fan of fucking Trent. Like, don't just presume, yeah, because there's this little... Oh, Trent and Trent and Walker that I don't rate. I actually think
AWB,
Trent at his age, yeah, is fucking phenomenal, right? My only thing on Trent, and all I keep saying is, the reason these debates keep happening is because Liverpool fans put him on this pedestal and want to have the debate. Don't even bother fucking entertaining the debate. What's the point in having the debate? The numbers don't lie. Like, ultimately, you can't have them numbers.
You know, it's with Trent. Do you know why I stopped? Do you know why I stopped arguing about Trent a while ago? Not even a while ago. Around the season ago, I started arguing about Trent because and I say the same thing with Virgil van Dijk. When Virgil van Dijk makes a mistake, the whole world wants to clock in. So when Trent makes a mistake as well, when Trent defensively makes a mistake, the whole world wants to clock in. And do you know what it is? You can't have everything in football. You can't be perfect at everything. Obviously, Trent's defending is nowhere near as good as his offensive output, but to say he's a bad defender is a myth. It's a big myth. But what I would say about Trent Alexander-Arnold is that the reason he gets the comparisons is because he is the benchmark. He's the benchmark right now. So when you're the benchmark, it means the best. You're the best at what you do. So to me, I see it as a compliment.
And that is why on Sunday, when Hassam wanted to get me on to talk about City's first loss since October and the title race is now on, and all of that, it's like
you're the benchmark. City are the benchmark.
It is. I mean, and the thing is, it's so funny when people say we don't watch, but they will be like, people say we don't watch City, we don't watch City, we don't watch City. Then they'll say Trent is so much better than Walker, and I'm like, right, listen. You're either being biased, yeah, or you watch City. One of the two, right? Otherwise, how the fuck do you know that Trent is better than Walker? If you don't watch City, right, how do you know Trent is better than Walker? Now, if you watch City, you could probably say Trent is better than Walker. Just admit you watch City. That's fine. That's fine. I'm not mad at that. I watch Liverpool.
Can I just ask once, like you said that he'd be the benchmark. The reason you mentioned him is because he'd be the benchmark. The benchmark in what capacity? The benchmark in regards to what? I just wanted to clarify. That's all.
I think just overall output as a right back, just effectiveness as a right back. I think Trent is everything gets compared to Trent. Whenever someone plays well, when Reece James was in the form of his life, who did he get compared to? Kyle Walker or Trent or João Cancelo? Who do these? When João Cancelo's in the form of his life, when he's playing at right back and not left back, who is he getting compared to? Trent.
To be fair, when he played left back,
when Diaz had a colossus season last season, who was the first person he was compared to?
Vincent Kompany.
No, Van Dijk. I would have said Van Dijk.
I would have as well.
You know what I mean? Well, that's what I mean by the benchmark. When someone is playing well, who do they get compared to?
Yeah, I think another thing as well to speak on is.
Answer the question, by the way. I hope that answered the question.
What was I going to say? I forgot what I was going to say now. Hold on, because it was in the tip of my tongue. Nah, it's gone. Oh no. The other thing. So talking on Trent, because hold tight. Thiago's father, who's Liverpool fan. He always used to speak about Trent with risk versus reward, right?
Yeah.
And I get that 100. That ultimately to me, yeah, that's perfect. And I'd say the same with Ederson. That Ederson is not like. All right, if the people do the same with Ederson as they do with Trent, if Ederson, like, doesn't save something, people will pull it up and say, you know, he's not a good shot stopper. He's not a good shot stopper. I'll agree. You know what? He's not as good as De Gea, for example. Although, to be fair, De Gea makes quite a lot of mistakes nowadays. But it's fine, because if we did not have Ederson and the way Ederson plays football, we would be a completely different team. I put Ederson down as possibly Pep's most important signing.
You got to remember as well, like I say, and I think it's a similar thing with Alisson, because I think that the margins are so fine between Alisson and Ederson. But what I would say is that, can you hear me? Can you guys hear me?
Yeah. Sorry, I think Soups has just got some news. He's looking up. Is that right?
No, go on.
Like, carry on. Now, carry on for now.
And when I look at I think, even though De Gea probably is one, in terms of elasticity, probably one of the best the Premier League's ever seen. I'm not going to deny that. But a lot of saves that De Gea makes is due to bad positioning. I look at Alisson and I look at Ederson, and there's certain shots that I see Ederson save, and I go, that's brilliant positioning, that, because all he's had to do is catch it. Doesn't have to tip over the bar.
Very true. Very true. Yeah. Alisson's good at that as well.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like it's easy to look and see the dumb saves that De Gea is making 24/7 and think, oh my days, how did he do that?
So what do you think of Ramsdale?
Listen, no, do you know what? I like Ramsdale in it. I'm not even gonna cap. I really like Ramsdale. Don't tell the man I'm not being 6 months. I said this.
Would you be screaming Ramsdale for England?
Huh? Facts.
Yeah.
Facts. But you know what I would say? Don't fix what's not broken. And Pickford has not put a foot wrong in the
for England.
So for me,
England,
yeah. So it's one of them ones where Pickford, don't make a mistake. I'm on you, because we got Rami on me. We got him in the wings waiting, just like Mane. Yeah. Don't dry up, G. We got Diaz in the wings.
Yeah. You know what? I think that's going to happen naturally for you anyway.
Yeah.
If there's not a contract signed in the next couple of weeks, then Mane's just going to be finding himself holding bench more and more and more. The only reason he might not is because of the fact it's a title race, in fact. And it might be like, do you know what? It's not. If you man had started going clear, I could see Mane really starting to hold bench. Soups, have you got any news or
no?
What was it?
No, nothing.
You sure?
Yeah, nothing.
I thought you were going to come with another. Do you know what? Rest in peace, Jamal Edwards.
Real chat.
I got the news on a podcast the other day, and I was just like, wow, and said it, and I killed the whole podcast. It was like, I'm really sorry, guys, but it was almost like we wanted to just end it. But that was mad. Has it come out why yet?
It's something about an illness, sudden illness.
Yeah.
Boy,
mad.
As I said, as someone, obviously, I'm not living in London, but as someone who's lived most of their life in London, obviously, I know the impact he's had on a lot of people's lives.
Yeah.
I'm more than aware as well. I'm an actor myself, and maybe not as a musician, but as an actor, I know there's similarities to this industry. And to see someone come through the industry of music and give people a platform, as an actor, I'm able to see how difficult that was and what it's done for so many people in it. So,
yeah, no, Phil, do you know what the funniest thing is? So I used to speak to him. I'm going back probably about
20, 30 years.
No, I'm thinking about 10 to 12 years. And when I used to, I partially DJ now. Used to DJ a lot more, and I used to host mixtapes, and I hosted a mixtape for a crew from Northwest called GTS Mob, and they were shooting a music video that I'd hosted the mixtape, and one of my friends was filming a music video for them, and at that time I was speaking. Me and Jamal used to just speak on. Trying to think, it might have been. What was after MySpace? Did Facebook take over MySpace? Might have been Facebook, maybe. Anyway, we used to speak quite a lot. And very early days of YouTube, it was, in fact. Very early days of YouTube. And my friend, who's by no means not a big videographer, it wasn't Cam, it was someone else, was shooting it. And Jamal was coming down, was like, I want to come down and just shoot behind the scenes. And like when you look at like, I think probably 3 years later, the guy's flipping. All of a sudden, I'm seeing adverts for him on TV and that, and like people have to remember that he was doing that before the scene was what the scene is. Like, when he got his MBE pretty early, right?
Yeah.
Like it was not like he got it in the last couple of years.
Wow.
He got that early. And when you think of some of the people he put on as well, Ed Sheeran, like that's mad. That's mad. Jessie J.
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah, mad. Anyway,
I remember Don Strapsy. He changed Don Strapsy's life as well.
Yeah.
That freestyle that Don Strapsy done years ago.
Yeah. Oh, some of the SBTV freestyles. Like actually, when I think about it, SBTV. Benny Banks one was cold as well. I remember Benny Banks one was very cold.
Yeah.
Rest in peace, Jamaldo. So, was that any news at all, or
no? It's not worth it. No.
Right. Okay. Cool. Right. Anyway,
But yeah, go on.
are you feeling confident for tomorrow night? You should be.
Yeah. I'm feeling confident. Obviously, it's very Liverpool-like. As I said, there's been 2 occasions this season where City have lost points. You've gone, right, lads, City have dropped points, and then we've gone and dropped points ourselves. So let's not. Everything comes in threes, but I'm pretty confident we'll beat Leeds. Pressure will be back on, and then we go again for the final. But I generally think Klopp's going to play a weakened team. I see Divock Origi post starting today on Instagram. Divock is defo starting tomorrow. Remember I said that. Defo starting tomorrow.
You know what? I'll be honest. I spoke. I think after I was on the show with you, I went on. It was on Views or a Gal show, and we were talking about Leeds. And last season, it was like they could draw you into a dogfight, and people were thick. Like I remember the first time we played them, and there was the craziest 20 minutes where it was like
this, like a basketball game.
Oh, it's crazy. And I saw Pep pulled like 2 City players, threw on Fernandinho and someone else, is in go and fucking sort this mess out because this is not how we play football. It's literally like, it was like watching children play football. People chased like 8 people chasing after the ball and stuff. And they did that against us. I think they even might have done that against you early doors last season.
Yeah, 4-3. We by the skin of our teeth, penalty 93rd minute. We won that game. It was opening game in the season 4-3. It was 3-0 and then we won.
That's what I mean. They did that last season, but they could do that last season. It's like this season, everyone's wise to it. Like, no, like we're not.
They've got a lot of injuries though, man.
They have
injuries peak, and they do not have the squad to deal with injuries. I think Bamford is key, and like people are forgetting what Bamford was actually on. Like,
Absolutely. And not just his goals as well.
Yeah, not just his goals. And even see it, we come back for the one game he come back, he scores last minute win for them. One game he comes back off the bench, you know. So
what's Calvin Phillips saying?
Don't know, Pete. Last time I checked, people were saying he was better than Jordan Henderson. Weird. But I don't know. Yeah,
so we've got that. That's for me, that's a foregone conclusion.
All right, Jack Harrison, though, I rate him though. He's hard. Jack Harrison is hard.
Yeah.
Jan doing a thing. Yeah, I think Rodrigo's kind of just settled into the Leeds level because I remember he was like a proper player in the La Liga. He was highly rated, Rodrigo.
Yeah, he was very highly. What do you think is going to happen with Rafinha now?
I wanted Rafinha, but like,
I think every Liverpool fan wanted him. So that's what I think he even thought he was going. So where's he going now? Well, that's what I'm saying. It's like. I think he must be thinking shit.
He can bake at Leeds, put on another season, and maybe we can chat. He can bake.
I do think he must have watched Diaz come in and be like, no, hold on. Whoa.
That could have been me.
He's holiday agent now. What the fuck have you done here, bruv?
He's like, y'all got the wrong South American. What's going on? What the hell's going on?
But right, we're gonna wrap this up. Thank you for joining us, and we're gonna get you on a lot more as we build the channel back. And,
100.
Let me know on Thursday. And I need to be ready. You said it's toxic.
Yeah. Well, again, I don't think it's going to be the most toxic episode because it's usually toxic when someone loses. But I don't know. Arsenal have to play Wolves. We don't know what's going to happen there. Obviously, Ethan's still on his high horse after beating City.
That's fine. So I need to be ready that someone from Tottenham.
Yeah, and obviously we've got I'm sure if you have, I'm guessing you've seen a few of the videos. it can get pretty wild and very toxic. You can get grabbed for pretty much anything. So
that's fine.
Yeah.
See, I was saying Soups. That's me. When I woke up Sunday and I realised I've got Hassam, then Views with Patrick from who's Tottenham, and me and Patrick have gone at it a lot.
We got Patrick, by the way.
Yeah, fully.
Yeah.
Me and Patrick have gone at it. We get on very well, but we've gone at it a lot. Them lot just love sending for anyone, to be fair. And then Igal's show's just fucking mayhem, to be honest. I was thinking, then I sat there and thought, hold on a second. This is what I fucking like.
Yeah, you like being in the doghouse. I love the gulag. I love
in the gulag.
Oh, fully. I realised. I thought this is what I'm going out for. This is what it's very boring sitting there and kind of a lot of pods recently. I've just sat there kind of getting out my Game Boy and that, thinking I don't really fucking have anything to talk about here. This is all way too easy. So on Sunday, I was thinking, actually, at last I can fucking put my chest out and come and ready for a war. I just wish that I had Sam from Feed the Goat with me, because he's watched back both shows now, and he's like,
why did you say this?
We have to be together because he needs the aggressor, but the guy's fucking knowledgeable as shit, and he straight away has been watching them and sending me voice notes. Next time Hassam says this, right, I want you to say to him, right, and I'm like, this is why I needed you there, Sam, because I'll calm him down, then you can hit him with the actual facts, but you can't expect me to know these facts because I don't do that, bruv. Like I need you. You're the encyclopedia of football. Like,
speaking of encyclopedias and stuff, Before we do that,
what is this now?
Remember, we said today is 2-2-2-2-0-2-2-2.
You need to get rid of the 0. So in 2 years' time, it's going to be 2-2-2-2-2-2-2.
No, it won't be like it's palindrome.
It's going to be fucking 200.
1,000 years until we have
while,
another palindrome and stuff like this. Palindrome is when like something looks the same forwards and backwards.
So like dad.
Yeah, that's a palindrome. Mum's a palindrome. Yeah.
I wonder if that was on purpose.
No.
Mum and dad.
Probably not.
Nah, probably not. Go on.
But anyway, what I'm saying is, I gave the stat earlier. So in the Villareal versus Juventus game, obviously it was 1-1. It was a draw. Yeah, it was a draw today.
2-2, 1-1.
Yeah, it was 1-1. It was a draw today. But today, on the 22nd of the 2nd, 2022, this was Juventus's first draw in 22 Champions League matches since a 2-2 draw.
Oh wow!
Against Atletico Madrid in 2019.
For me, I'm going to use that to prove that COVID was a conspiracy.
Oh my gosh!
I'm going to use that to get my agent to message me a whole bunch of auditions, and they're probably going to come through because I'm called on the 22nd of the 2nd.
Yeah, wait till the 22nd, or do you call him on the 20th? Or just wait.
2 twos now.
Wait, is it 2-2-2 right now? Oh my god!
2 twos now. 2 twos now.
But no,
huh?
So shout out where everyone can find you, real quick.
Yeah, man. Twitter is Monts with 3 Z's. Where you guys really need to find me is Big Six Pants, the Gulag, the Doghouse, the most toxic. Well, what I'm being told now is one of the most toxic football banter channels on YouTube. We've only been going for about just under a year, but it is it's like my child. That brand is like my child. And if you want to see a bunch of guys, man them vibe, bickering about football, arguing about the past and the present. Some people don't have one, some people have both, some people don't have another. You know what I'm saying? But no names.
Ooh, okay. But,
I was talking about Chelsea. I wasn't actually talking about you guys. You see what I mean? It's ingrained in me. I can't finish sentences about sending shots. This is what these men have done to me. The thing is,
I've had to. So I've been doing this since last September. Oh, year and a half now. We started Never a Foul.
On the way to 2 years. On 2 years.
And I've grown massively, man, because in the first probably 9 months, I would have said some shit that I can't say.
Bro, there's just a no filter thing in it. But obviously there's certain.
Yeah. I've had some bad moments. When I look back, I've had some bad moments.
Listen, this all part. I think it's all part of the learning process. I just think the reason, as I said, people. I say it to you all the time. People don't want to see me say to Daps, "Do you know what, Daps? Well played, man. No, man. Big up Pep, man. Well played." They want to see me. No, fuck that bald prick. That's what people want. That's what people want to see me say.
Yeah, amen.
People want to say, "Klopp, allow it, bro. Hug merchant, bro. Where's Thiago the thumbs up merchant? Where you at?" That's what people want to be hearing.
We were on a pod. When was it? I think it might have been. Was it yesterday or the day before? We were talking. I was talking with someone about Thiago, right? And we were talking about
Alcantara or Silva?
Alcantara, and obviously pulling up stats, laughing at stats, yeah. But then I was like, let's be real, we all fucking rate him deep down. We all fucking rate him, yeah. But if there is a stat to back that he's shit, yeah, then I'm gonna pull that up and I'm gonna forget. That's why I love what's it called? What's the app that I use it for the stats? Opta. No, Opta's the main one, but one of the apps, right, where you can literally pull up any stat for any player and you can manipulate it. You can manipulate the shit because basically you can pull up every single stat and get like 5 people and compare them, right? And then you can start taking out the stats and it'll be like either red or green. Red if they're shit, green if they're good. And you can start taking out every single green one, right? Just whatever. So it'll end up that you're talking about they're passing in the first third of the pitch while their dog is taking a shit on a Wednesday evening, right? And make them look shit during that period, right? All you have to do is throw that up with Thiago full of red, yeah? And it's like, look at this prick. Like, this one app, you can just make anyone look shit, man. But listen, thanks for joining us. Never failed Fan Cave.
Please like the video, guys. Like and subscribe. Please like and subscribe.
Absolutely. And subscribe to Big Six Bants. And tomorrow night, you can catch us at 8 p.m. in here, but on our sister channel, Trafford Tunnel, with Ty, Biz, and all them, man.
Shout out Ty as well, man. We've been trying. As I said, Ty been trying to. We've been trying to sort something out, but the schedule just been crazy. But yeah, shout out Ty and the rest of the guys.
Do you know what? There's some people Ty needs to get on with. Ty needs to get on with his Sam. That would be funny.
Yeah, but listen, guys, I just wanted to say as well, thank you for having me on. By the way, it's been a long time coming. Obviously, jumping on this channel. I've been subscribed to you guys for a hot sec now, isn't it? So obviously, it's nice to finally be on. And as I said, it's always a vibe. I felt welcome and stuff. And see you Thursday, innit? You know what I'm saying?
See you Thursday. It's been good having you here, though, on Tuesday, 22nd February 2022. Chelsea 2, Lille 0. Villareal scored and Juventus scored 2 goals in their match. So 2-2, 2-2, 2-2.
And hold tight, the jock, Vlahovic. I can't say
Vlahovic.
32 seconds, sensational. Arsenal.
32.
Arsenal. Could have been you.
Yeah. But we'll see you in 2 days.
See you tomorrow. Tomorrow.